10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I forgot to turn on my microphone. So I hope you guys can hear me. Hi Ryan. Wait lang. Yeah, I think you guys can hear me. Hi Ryan. Hello MK. What's going on here? Kumusta Miss Manny? Everything is good. How about you, Ryan? I saw there's a what's the update with the cyclone there in Australia? What's going on here? And IC has the third like. Thank you so much, IC Koi. Oi, guys, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. So we are just random live stream, and so IC Koi, konnichiwa. Have fun, girls. Thank you so much, IC. And so you also maybe where you're having a family day or wherever, because it's Sunday, so I'm supposed to be outside today, but I don't just feel going out. And since I just don't know if I'm gonna be available one of these week, this coming week, because I'll be a little bit busy. And hi Kiss, hello Kiss. Kiss is also here. So that's why I decided to do a live stream, cuz why not? So yesterday we were a little bit busy, and now Sunday, but we're just home, and there's some things that we need to continue to do, and Puts in Boots. Puts is the one to do it, so he's going to continue those. Ice Ice Baby. There is a song, Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, Ice Ice Baby. Oh my gosh, I think that is 80s song, Kiss. So is that your go-to song? Ayan. Okay, I'll just gonna drop the link for Wishy. I think Wishy will want. Yeah. And oh my gosh, guys. Do you have any idea what to plant? We already have the cucumber. So that is our project for today, for this season, springtime. Mani, your here is like hit with typhoon. Yeah, I just got up, case joke. No, I just woke up like this. So I just intentionally did it. Somehow we need to look like messy hair. Ryan, she was in Australia. Yeah, I feel the cyclone in Australia right now. I think with my hair, case, diva case. So, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? And how is Philippines? How is Australia right now? Huh, Kiss? That's from Ryan. And today we were gonna tackle a little bit of topic about flirting. Does it really work? It doesn't mean, if you're married, it doesn't have to. I mean, should you limit yourself talking about flirting? So it doesn't mean that I'm gonna apply it to other people. It's just like maybe it's gonna be a very interesting topic to tackle between different people from different upbringing and different gender, diba? Men and women have different ways on how to flirt on a way that they think it's gonna work. So asa na ako? So let me check my hala, asa na ang aking screen? Ay nako, nawala ako. I just kicked myself. Wait lang guys ha. Ayan. So you guys, if you want to join me here, you can just click on the comment section that I just dropped in the link that I posted. But while waiting for my beautiful guests, o diba, kami-kami lang naman ang magbubulahan dito. Because IC is very, very busy for today, Sunday. And you can join me here if you can, if you're able. So there's no rush, there's no pressure. Oh my gosh. I just really look like I'm in a typhoon or in between the cyclone, no? That's why this is supposed to be off cam. I don't think, okay, this is from Ryan. I don't think flirting works with anyone. Oh, Ryan. It could, Ryan. And you might be surprised if you know, as a, I don't know if you're looking for somebody right now, but you might be surprised to see that actually somebody is actually flirting with you if we tackle some points as a woman that when are we really showing a flirt, you know? And now we know what money looks like in the morning hair though. Sometimes actually, I like it that this way. So because last night we were having a shower and then I just let my hair, I sleep with my hair wet. And then I woke up like this. But normally it doesn't look like this. When welcome guys.
Shout out Bess and to all the chatters. Hi Ryan, Kes, Bobby Crush,
Bobby Crush
MK,
is here.
Nisikoy. Hello, hello.
Sige, how are you, Bes? Kumusta? What's the update?
Yeah, well, I'm always beautiful.
As usual.
As
No,
you, no sugar
beautiful
coating.
na nga.
Blizzard is
That's the question now, please. How to flirt 101? Who's the teacher? Oi, I think it will be Wishy. uh,
I can do it by myself. Bess. It's also me and you. Plus ICP. It should be
Oh
three
my gosh, it
teachers.
would be perfect if Icy was here. But by the way, Bliss, oy, congratulations to your first ever live stream. That was a hit. Oh my gosh, there's a
Successful.
lot of viewers earlier. Were there, Bess? Was you there?
Yes, it's like 20 something has views. Yes, I was there.
Mm,
You know,
congratulations, Miss
it's
Bless. You're
Blizzard
very
best. It's Blizzard.
successful. Yeah,
It's Blizzard.
Blizzard.
We should support him all the way, right? For better, for
That's
worse.
only.
Even though he is already famous, best we still there.
Even though you're famous, Bess,
Yeah, even though
you
I'm
will
famous,
still be there.
yeah, I'm still humble. It's difficult. Like it's hard to be like arrogant. Wish is always be a wishy.
Okay. Good, good. So let's read this from Bobby Crush. I used to practice flirting by drinking whiskey with two glasses and looking in the mirror telling myself jokes. One night I flirted so good. I ended up in bed with myself.
You are
Oh
so
my
funny,
gosh,
Bobby
Bobby Crush.
Cross. I like
Oh,
Bobby Cross.
yeah,
I like
actually,
him.
Bobby Crush is very smart. He's a very opinionated person in a way that
Yeah.
he's making it funny. But who knows? No, it could be true when you're too much on your whiskey and you just wasted on your own. But at least,
Because
yeah, yeah.
some people best when they're too much drunk, they end up with someone else in bed. But Bobby Cross, you are so funny. I was like thinking he end up with two ladies in the bed.
Hi,
Ants,
Antion! Antoine! Antoine
Ants,
also in the chat.
Antion, kamsamida, Antion, kamsamida, kamsamida. Bestie
So
bread.
I think that could also true best because not really personally experienced, but I've noticed that in when I was out with my coworker before, and then we were in a like karaoke with my friends and coworkers, yeah, and I noticed a lot of people when they're already on in alcohol. That's when the time. Hi, Felipe. So that's
Hi,
when the time that
Felipe.
they get more confident, to flirt with somebody. Meanwhile, before they able to drink, they get some alcohol. They're so quiet, they're so silent,
Confident.
especially
Mm,
the boys. Yeah, they become
confident. Yes.
and
Felipe. I'm not
yeah, hi
confident.
Felipe. And sometimes also, I feel like the more I think there's a truth behind it when the boy said if they drink, they feel like all the women are so beautiful. I think there's a little
Mm-hmm.
truth about it.
Yeah, I was that. Like, I was like, who is that telling me? Said, I was too much drink. I was too much drunk. So my girlfriend is really very beautiful. So when I wake up, I just realized, I just realized it was just a dream.
It was just a dream. Oh my gosh! And of course, with the help of alcohol, I'm not one to flirt with anyone. That's from Ryan. But why not Ryan? Just give it a try.
You are
So.
single though. It's not bad, right?
Mhm.
Should I open my camera? I need to open camera. But I
Oh
don't have
yes,
clothes.
of course, Brett.
Wait,
Of
guys.
course, because Brett is here.
I
Hi,
didn't get,
Felipe.
I don't have clothes.
Felipe.
Felipe. Hi. Felipe and Blizzard. That's the number one.
Mhm. Number one, best day, not Brett now.
Bestie, Brett, number one bestie. Lizard and number one.
Is this
What
flirting?
is this?
Is this flirting for a members?
Yeah, membership flirting.
Bless said, oh my gosh, my pronunciation. Brett, will you be my member if I get monetized? Oh my gosh, that's
Oh my
gonna be a
goodness,
very
come on.
hard
Is
answer.
that Blizzard? Come on, please.
Yeah,
You know, it's gonna be anti
Brett,
kaamay.
he's
Asa na
asking
sa
for
lang.
Brett. That's a flirt asking. Flirty questions
No,
from
Brett
Bobby
did it.
Crush. As a man to drink a lot in bars told me, I've never gone to bed with an ugly woman, but I've woken up with quite a few. Yeah, that's what actually I think maybe there's somehow truth behind it.
What is that, Bess? What he said? Didn't
Like
get it.
Bobby Crush said, he used to drink in a lot of bars and he's
Mm-hmm.
never been in a bed with an ugly woman, but when in the next day he woke up with actually there's a lot of he used to go to bed with a not ugly woman, but when he wake up he actually see that, oh, it's actually ugly. So yeah, that could be true.
Okay. Pangit sa akong cream. Uy, kay nakoy kuan. Ano sa ba ni?
Sige.
Ambot. Pangit kayo.
I don't buy members to people, so I'm sorry to that, Bless. There you go. That's the response from Brett. So Brett is
Yeah, that is
very
very honest, Blizzard.
honest.
Don't force yourself, please, okay?
From Ryan, I don't want to I don't want to try flirting with anyone at my age, Ryan. Wait,
Ah,
but you're
how old is Ryan?
mm.
Ryan, you are still young. We are older than you are.
Is there? I mean, is there any specific age that a person should try to flirt? Oh, I
Oh my
mean,
goodness, even the other is already senior citizen is still flirting. How about like you are just in 40s, Ryan? So how about
mm.
that? Do you think there is wala pa ko'y bra? Uy, sa naman niya.
No need
Pagbras na ako ba?
Bless because this is flirting live stream. No need, bra. Bless had said, Brett, I'll make you an honorary member anyway. Wow, Brett,
Wow, sana.
always
Wait,
very,
mag-ilis na ako kay
very
kanuod
VIP.
po nimo na. Wait, gingan ako mag-ingat ini ka magtuan ta. Okay, I'll just go
Pagtawi,
open.
pagtawi lang,
Wait,
best. No need anything.
okay, magbrasa ko. Uy, makita nila ang boobies. They don't want to see my boobies.
So, okay, so do you guys get
While
attracted?
Wishy is wearing clothes.
Okay, my question is, of course, for you guys in the as a man, do you guys get attracted to a person that um has no boyfriend since birth, or for
What
you guys,
doesn't
who
have
you
bra?
get
Are
attracted
you
to?
attracted to a woman who doesn't have bra?
Doesn't have bra.
Okay,
What?
wait. Oh my goodness, I don't have anything tonight. Oh my goodness, I'm not
It's just a
prepared, but
towel.
it's
We just wear a towel, something
shiny na
towel.
akong tuk-tuk ba? I'm so shiny.
Oh, very, very pretty. Eh.
Oh my goodness.
So
Okay.
beautiful in black. I'm 46 years old. Ryan is already 46 years old and still up
Oh my
to
goodness, guys. I
he
don't even have polvo because it's night time. I don't have polvo. It's okay. Not
oh, you
ready.
don't need one. You don't need one.
I'm
So
in my
Ryan, I
grand.
mean, do you prefer to for a woman to flirt for you instead of you? Because you said you don't want to flirt to anyone.
Oh, doesn't 46. He doesn't want to. Do you
Yeah.
want me to flirt for you? That's so weird. Wait, wait, I arrange.
So do you best answer my question, best? Do you get
Ah,
attracted to a guy that has no girlfriend since birth? Do you get attracted
n-
to that idea?
no, no. It's kind of for me. I think he has something. I don't know really. For me, like uh, since no. I think no. There's kind of something with him, but yeah. I don't know best, but it's not seem not attractive. I think he's not. Yeah, for me, then the playboys get more attracted sometimes.
Ah, really? You like it, Playboy? You like
Yeah,
it more?
sometimes I
Wow.
don't like to be with the playboy guy, but I mean sometimes it's more attractive. You know, the married man or the
Mm.
playboy. Sometimes you said, but you don't want to. You want though you don't want them to be your partner, of course. You want to choose the best one. Oh my goodness, guys.
Ah, Yamaki. Yamaki is in the chat.
Yeah,
Kumbawa.
but wait, karon lang. Sama di atong live. Akong short pants na nasa baba. Wait, akong granny panty. My granny panty. Wait, guys. Okay, you don't want to see my granny panty. Very flirty.
Holding panty. So I think for me also, best, there's a thin line between, because I think for for a woman, I find
Mm-hmm.
it for somehow for a woman that it doesn't mean that the guy has to have a lot of body counts, but I think
Mm-hmm.
it's more of like it gets to our question by it, like it gets to our head, why, what happened, what's wrong, what's in you, why you can't have a girlfriend. So
Exactly.
that's
Remember? Yeah, okay. Okay. Remember when you said like is a you said Chiron is still single. That what is goes to my mind. I said, come on, this he's an American. He has the bicep. He's good looking. Maybe he has bad attitude. So that's why he doesn't have anybody. So that is
I
always
mean,
coming
I
to
mean,
our mind. To
yeah,
our
yeah,
mind, I mean. So that is
right.
the reason. Like for example, okay, Ryan is single since birth. So automatic goes to my mind, he's not really a good candidate. He might not into a woman thing or he might not. There's something. Always there is something.
But what if
So
it's
I
Brett? Like for example, if it's Brett, at least Brett,
a breath.
I think for the Marites around, I think I heard Brett has an ex. So at least there's that. But what if, let's say for example, Brett doesn't have an ex, doesn't have a girlfriend since birth, you know?
So like yeah, I still don't. I think I'm more into a personality. So I get
Mhm,
deep. I go deep with the personality. I'm not into a physical appearance actually.
mhm,
So
mhm.
as long not too much big also, there is kind of big, not even fitted in the door. Of course, Wishy, I will not accept that. I'm scared where I can find a patutoy.
For Ryan, he said, I don't know, I don't want anyone to flirt with me at all. I don't like it. Wow, Ryan. Ryan is very religious, I think. He's very conservative. Oh, you're very conservative.
Very religious. Oh, okay,
Hi,
you are just right.
Yamaki.
In my
Mhm.
channel, very religious, best. My channel is religious, family, and friendly. Ayaw,
Mhm.
Yamaki, hello, hello.
Meanwhile, Brett says he will stay BG. Yeah, that's it. You know, for meanwhile, Bess, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nowadays, but it seems like it's not really that important anymore at all, especially for modern times. So I think
Mm-hmm.
most of the guys now, I mean, not now, but still, it still exists. They prefer more that a woman doesn't have much, a lot, or even like they say virgins. No touch, no kiss ever since. I think I don't know. I don't know you guys if you agree to that. So gosh, that Maris is around. That boys mostly are into it. The ladies doesn't have much experience or yeah, body
Yeah,
count.
yeah, yeah. They want virgin woman.
Yeah, yeah.
But
At
for
least
me,
this is
like,
a virgin. Pagkain lang na
vir-
nakatouch sa kanya.
virgin, yeah, that virgin.
So how about Bess if does it do you find it creepy? I mean, oi, Bruce is still here. Hello, Bruce. Thank you so much
Bruce is
for
very unfair. Membership in yours, in mine, no membership, best.
no worries, Bess, because I think
I'm
Bruce,
jealous.
yeah, Bruce, I think maybe needs more of a lot of content for you for to watch. So maybe he will go back to your membership when you
Yeah,
have
he will probably, best. He's
yeah,
shaving, he's saving. After for you, he goes to
quite
me.
important.
Okay. What is that? What is that question, best?
Yeah, like when can you call that this person is creepy or romantic? Because there can be, somehow
Creepy.
some acts could be creepy, but actually he's trying to be romantic.
Where can I find the guy? Where to know if the guy is creepy? But how is the question again?
Like what are the acts that he show? Like, okay, he's trying to be flirt, or do you have any experience that this person is trying to flirt you, but then it ends up for you it's creepy, in a way that in his way. But he's
Mm-hmm.
just trying to be
Mm.
romantic. When was
Mm.
it? Do you have any experience?
Mm. Yeah, creepy. Like he's trying to trolls me. It's kinda
Ah,
he trying to trolls me to get my attention. So it's for them it's like a way of flirting. A way of courting is not flirting. Like the way of courting. I don't know really. Like trying to say something mean to you. Whenever you go, he's just following you. It's kind of like that. So it's a flirt, but it's really creepy. Like trying to
mhm.
get your attention. It's like whenever you are, the person is there. Just yeah. But I just like when yeah, it's really
Thank
creepy,
you, by
right?
the way, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for the super
Oh,
sticker. Yeah.
oh, Ryan, thank you. Wow, Bess. Wow,
So you
Bess,
have a
Ryan.
similar experience.
Okay, show outfit with she, Ryan. Oh, okay, that's for Ryan, Bess. For Ryan. Uy, hindi ko mag-practice kay si Ryan.
Yeah, I can't flirt because Ryan doesn't like to be doesn't like somebody
Ah,
that's flirting on
that is
him.
sister kiss, Bess. Sister kiss.
Sister,
Sister.
sister, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
sister's act is. So
Brother.
hi, bro, Blizzard brother. Hi, Felipe. Good to see you, buddy. And so yeah, so it seems like there's sometimes best.
Mhm.
Have you ever misunderstood that your acts was just trying to be friendly, and then
Yeah, yeah,
people thought that you're actually flirt, but no, you're just trying to be friendly.
yeah. Actually, I was on Coffee Sniper live stream.
Mhm.
Ken, I was the be yourself. He is a friend, but he doesn't know really. I am just trying to be friendly. He take it as a flirt. Wishy, do you flirt with me? I just don't know how to reply, so I just waited for the right time how to reply. What words should I reply? Because
Mhm.
that's the words that we are talking about coffee. And
Mhm.
he said like I have coffee with cream. He has coffee with cream in this morning. I said, can you please change my coffee? I want it paint black. So he took it as a flirt. It's nothing, right? I don't know.
I
He
think
said,
I think it also depends on how he, like, sometimes there is some lines on a guy that they threw, and then it's actually there's double meaning to it, and they just don't
mm-hmm.
know. And they assume, maybe they assume some, but sometimes they
Yeah,
assume that they
yeah.
also had the same I mean understanding as he did, so
Yeah, he's
probably, yeah.
cute, but he's cute, but I didn't like flirt. You know, I just try to be friendly. I also do it with Felipe, but they just don't give it a meaning, right, Felipe? But Felipe,
Mhm.
last night you are very funny. I am
Oh my
very
god,
funny. I'm funny.
most of them, yeah. Most of the guys actually,
Felipe.
I yeah, yeah, yeah. But do you best, I notice you always talk about the panty, color panty, tea bag. What is it? Is it part of
Mm-hmm.
flirting, or just what?
Flirt?
Trying to be funny or
I
whatever,
don't.
yeah.
I just want trying to be funny. I just trying to be funny. Actually, trying to be funny. I don't know.
Mm.
I just, even though they're talking like sexually fit, as you see, Felipe, I
Yeah,
mix it up with laughter. I don't know, really. I think that's very me. It's not really flirty because once I flirt, I show you. I show it.
mm,
Do you want to
mm.
see it? I'll show it. So that is for me
Really?
already a flirt, right? Showing it.
Mm,
Not
mm.
talking, granny
But how can you
panties.
show online? I mean, how can you show you're flirting online? It's so difficult. Oy. I don't know. For
Mm-hmm.
me.
But for me, with me, guys, I'm just trying to be funny. I don't know. I just love to laugh sometimes. And plus, Felipe,
Ay, Pinoy
he was Googling it.
galaan.
Pagka gunal-galaan, he Google it. Like, said, ano ba yung supot?
Oh my gosh,
Felipe,
you guys don't
he
know
just
what
make,
support?
Felipe translated this, and I was so laughing so hard that night, damn, last night. You are busy, and you are busy, and
Ah,
I was
yeah.
laughing, and Felipe
Oh my
translated.
gosh. I missed it. Oh my gosh. I missed a lot. Sorry, sorry. Bawi ako next time. So that's why I did live stream today, because oh my gosh, I really missed a lot last night. Thanks guys from Pinoy Galaan.
Ano ka
So
na dito,
yeah.
pinagalaan?
Mhm. But for me,
Na,
Bess,
okay.
for me personally, having a guy that has a lot of, he has that kind of a sense of humor. That's actually for me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, take this as an advice for me, guys. For if you really want to get a lady, especially online at first, and you're actually interested, and you don't know how to show it, and you don't know how to get her attention. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
be creepy. You don't have to be manipulative or stalking her around in the community or wherever. You just have to be you and try to throw a joke. That's not even there's jokes that's weird, like weird jokes.
Mm-hmm.
At least try your joke as a simple and easy to understand. What they're trying to say is like bring yourself as a having a sense of humor. That's very important. You know.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you like Wishy, just try to be funny, bit funny,
Yeah.
You like Wishy love a funny type guy.
Mm,
Yeah, there is not funny all the time. Of course, there is kind of a bit serious, but I like it funny, bit funny, not too serious all the time. So, I
mm.
mean, that's how you get. That's why best what I like in YouTube. You can see the person. What is his what's she you can see what is how to get this person. So, like if she's too much contrabida, always update
Mm.
LS. I don't know how to say. I mean, you will probably know the person, right? Upon seeing them. So,
You're the one who
how,
always update an LS, update live
uh-uh.
stream.
No update today because I update with Blizzard Best. My
Ah,
goodness. And
yeah.
yeah,
Mm. Priority
yeah,
first.
update. Yeah, Blizzard update today. Very important live stream. So, I give all my time. I went to shop and come and BG.
Felipe said, I am innocent. Uy.
Oh my goodness, Felipe, don't tell me like that.
Uh-huh. Okay, from Pinoy Galaan. There's a woman who felt butterflies during flirting mode. Sometimes that's for the first time after a second time, it's not butterfly anymore. She felt the talong already.
Oh my
That's the,
pastos.
yeah, but actually that's true. There's I don't know, maybe it's a biology.
But with me, best
Yeah, yeah.
with me, I like the guy. I flirt maybe one, two. If I see something, nothing, then yeah,
Mm,
this guy is not into you, so like this. But with
mm,
us, because we are a YouTuber, we really love you, all of you guys, okay? Even though no matter how we like the person, because we are a YouTuber, we
mm.
trying to be friend with everyone.
Yeah.
We want peace and we want you guys as our best. Right,
Of
Bess?
course. This channel, I mean, our content, our channel doesn't really work without your friends, our friends, or yeah, our acquaintance in YouTube, without your support. That's why I really like it. You help a
Yeah,
lot.
that's good.
You guys help a lot to our channel anyway, in a way that we know that you're not giving it in another meaning, So
Yeah.
that's
For
why
example, you are giving another meaning, so it doesn't work. It's just fine because we need you guys.
mm.
Yeah, besties. We don't need to be mad at each other or jealous or about just be with us, be besties. Because each of us need also some place to hang out, right, Bess?
Yeah, that's actually the main point. That's why, like today, I do the live stream just to have a place for you guys to hang out, and you can join when you can, because this is
Mm-hmm.
free anyway, and we can use it. So, Bruce Davis said, acting mature and serious is a good thing. Exactly. I do understand.
Exactly.
There's
Mm-hmm.
there's some points in our life that we need to be serious, and sometimes it's like
Masak ng
it takes
tubig, Bess.
balance. It takes balance because it's so boring naman that you're always so serious and you can't throw
Eh,
jokes because actually, like, that's how I mean, okay, like, let's say for example, if you try to flirt a woman, and then you don't know how, try to throw a jokes, and if she laughs at your joke, then probably she's a little bit into you. That means she's having an eye on you. That's actually how you, like, for example, you don't have the confidence because you don't feel like you're the most attractive man. You're not the most okay, what I try to say, like, you don't know how to start to get to her attention because you feel like you're not the most attractive person. You feel like you're not the most sexy person, but if you had a sense of humor, and then that's how you actually get the lady's attention, So that actually will work, guys. Take it from me.
I agree.
So
I agree with that one. Take
yeah,
it
and
from
then
my top.
okay, uh, and of course, if things like, for example,
Oh my
if the
goodness,
subject,
Bess. Oh my
yeah, thank you so
goodness.
much, Fred.
Bestie. Oh my god,
Very
is that
generous.
you? Oh, I'm very kind, Bess.
Oh yeah,
Sana
thank you.
all. Love, love, bestie all. Let me drink my
Yeah.
water.
But if time comes, like, if the subject or the talk is serious and you're always just joking, so sometimes it's also actually turn off, because we also
Uh-huh.
need, as a lady, as a person, for Wishy, this is, I'm talking for Wishy and for the ladies as well. For the ladies, they're also trying to see that part of you, especially for ladies, that's because as much as the looks could work, but also most of the time your maturity, your personality, your character, how does your brain work, because that's for most part, attraction, physical attraction is like a cover, that's how you see the person in the first hand. But when we want you, I mean, for a lady, if they really like to know you much deeper, and then they will go into how you think, how you decide things, how does your maturity works. So actually, that's also vice versa. I think also for the ladies as well, they should do that as well. There's time that you can joke, there's also time that you can throw a serious conversation. That's very important.
Exactly. Try bugot, bungot, bungot vlogs.
I'm very
Hello.
serious person and I try to act mature at my age. Just be who you are, Ryan. Somehow there could be a person that fits well, or yeah, fits well to your how you are. Hi, Bongot Vlogs. I'm staying up for this. That's from
Mega
Romeo.
love shout out, guys. Mega love shout out.
This is from Bruce. Yeah, that's it. Good. That is good thing, Ryan. I like to act funny sometimes, but you're right. Acting mature at your age. Okay, this is from Pinoy Galaan. Is it normal that man start flirting?
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, yeah, of
both.
course. Normal. There's nothing wrong with it,
Both.
actually. Mm-hmm.
Actually, Wishy started flirting, right?
But
I
as a
admit
man,
it.
best. I think
I
I think
admit
for
it.
most
At least I
women,
admit
I
it,
think
best,
for
no?
most women, that's the most standard. Man should be the
You know
one
what?
to start
I
to,
just found
yeah.
out. I
Mhm.
just found out last night, like flipping some hair is a flirt. I didn't know that. Yeah, flirting. But I know we so.
Ayan, naging robotic ka na, best. Lessard said, acting mature is different than acting like you have a stick up your butt. Yeah, no? Acting mature is different when acting like you're always grumpy, you know? So there's different like that. There's difference. Being acting mature and acting like you're always grumpy. Is that what you mean, Bliss? So, hello, Bungot Vlogs. Oh, yeah, you see lots of that back home. Sense of humor is important. That's very big check. Yeah.
Exactly.
hmm Yeah, that's what I said. Like I remember before, I think if that's actually true, if you're in a group or conversation, and this person, like, for example, this person doesn't, like, imagine best. Okay, imagine
Mm-hmm.
for that's how I see him. I mean, I don't see him physically, because Poots has always been like that ever since when I started know him in the community. So he's not actually flirting to me. There's no flirt happening. He's even one of the person that's like pushing me to other person. He's like he's trying to be a wingman to somebody.
Mm.
But this person is also like just joking around to all most of the girls, most of the ladies. So the ladies actually doesn't care. So the ladies doesn't take
So
it
be
serious.
so
Yeah,
be
yeah.
careful, guys. Ah, be careful who's pushing me. Might you are the one who fall in love with me. Like that's what happened to MM.
Yeah, actually. And then yeah, I don't know what happened. And then yeah, suddenly there's messaging happening somewhere, somewhat. So we started off as friends. We started off as a compliment to each other's jokes. We have the same jokes every time. Every time he throws a joke, and I laugh to it, and I understand. And also every time I throw a joke, he laugh and I understand. So yeah, it's like
Mm.
we're now beginning
MM
to
is
create
funny.
a bubble with each other.
You know, MM, Chris,
All right, good night,
Happy.
Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the super
Good
chat.
night, Ryan. Have a good sleep. You know,
Yeah.
Ryan is very
Okay, Bruce.
matured, Beth.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah,
very
yeah.
matured.
Like you, Bess. What are you
Mm.
eating?
Very
Flicks
siopaw.
your food. Oy, you have not had that. Bruce Davis said, Miss Money, right? Just be yourself. Act like you are. Don't try to be someone you're not. Exactly, Bruce. And like, for example, okay, be serious and throw some jokes if you have jokes. As long as it's not this jokes is not it's not stepping to other people's emotions or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah, because sometimes also I know I'm guilty about it. And now my live stream said off cam live with Miss Wishy. So we're gonna be off cam now, guys. Sorry.
So
You've now
mag-off-cam na
seen
ni
my
guys, okay? I go to my
yeah, you've
bed.
now seen our face like just
I remove
random.
my, I remove everything.
Wishy doesn't have anything in the bottom. I think
Nothing.
that's part of the
Grandpa,
flirt,
grandma panties.
grandma panty. So how about
Okay, off cam naman.
folding the panty vest? Is that part of flirting for you, or just yeah, just being who you
It's
are?
just normal. I think it's normal, right? It's just like nagkataon. What is it in English? Nagkataon. Like,
Just very
nagkataon ba?
coincidence. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just nagkataon. I was folding the clothes and John is too much drunk. And no,
Mm.
too much serious at the time. And we have big, good topic in there. So, nagkataon lang ba? Nagtupi og
Look at
panty ang
this.
wish.
Look at this from Ryan Best. I'm more mature than Wishy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I kinda. Is it possible Ryan with Wishy? Like, we ask best, Brett. Let's ask Brett.
Yeah, I think Brett is the right person to have a say about this because Brett is very specific with I think he can be a matchmaker also, Brett. He knows
Yeah.
he knows if
Let's,
these people's personality can complement to each other. 'Di ba, Brett? Do you agree with us, Brett?
I don't know.
Mag-agree ka na, Brett.
Magkubo sa ako, best. Let me remove my special things. Instead, atong line. Because I just want to show you guys our face for a minute. So, yeah. Now you see us. We are still cool, beautiful.
Now you see us,
With
now
without
you don't. Oh, ganun yan si
with without
Wishy.
makeup. So, with without makeup, guys. We are fine. Okay. Mag-continue na ta.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be like lying in my bed.
Ryan, you want mature girlfriend. What does define maturity, Bruce? What does mature means? Like mature by the physical or mature by mind, because
Yeah.
there's different type of maturity. What does
Yeah, I
mature
mean
mean?
maturity. It depends what kind of maturity he has. Like maturity only of thinking or maturity of smart pala ka ng smart in life. Okay, maturity. There's what are that this type of maturity best? Body maturity kanang mas
But yeah, maturity in the body, maturity on the mind, or maturity. Which one for you best? Which one kind of maturity that you think is more attractive to a person?
smart in life.
I'm
Because
dating
because best yeah for me like for
Pinoy
me
gala.
sexy is matured smart in life. It's kind of matured in life, like yeah, it's kind of like smart in life
Experience.
or matured in
Right.
life yeah, through experience. But like there's people like cum laude etc, but they're only smart in words. Sometimes they're so lazy. So I mean for me, I'd rather pick those guys which is smart in life. He knows how to grow and kanang magpursige for his own for the future. Like while there is a smart guy, they only know how to talk. Yeah, but when it comes to actor, very lazy.
Hi, halfway. Today, Miss Manny and Wishy. This is from Pinoy Galaan. Yeah, actually, it's depends on how the person acts. This is what I always said. Words are so
Happened.
cheap. The
Yeah.
everything, whatever you said is cheap. It's depends on how
Yes.
you. It's the action. So
Yes.
this is why I also said, yeah, Blizzard exactly this. Don't judge by YouTube personality.
Exactly. Don't judge by YouTube personality.
Pinoy Galaan said flirting sometimes end with dating, then end in saying
But
thanks for the invite.
yeah, but these sometimes they act crazy on YouTube. It's still almost similar in person. Still, that I'm not talking to a particular person, but like in general, best right. Sometimes it's kind of similar. Yeah,
Yeah, it
like
could be the same, but at least this person fits to a definition of be who you are. He's being real. Off
yeah,
or on cam. O, di ba?
it's rare. fun, really. I think the real person here, I can say with the real person here, except Brett, because Brett is AI. Oh my goodness, Brett is AI. Yes. I think number one is Blizzard play cigar.
Hi, sure. Mukhang may pinatamaan ka, Wishy. Do you have
Oy,
somebody that's on your mind with it? Best.
bato sa langit,
Nobody.
tama,
Fine.
huwag magalit.
Bruce said someone that can be serious at time and acting like themselves and know how to enjoy life. You know,
It can be
I also
serious,
believe
but
I
the fun can
actually
also
also
be
believe
good. Yeah, I agree also with Bruce
for
Best.
I mean, but for this is my opinion, for men out there, for you guys, like this, I think, you will attract positivity, you will attract love if you also resonate love and positivity. So it comes
Mm-hmm.
back to you as well. But if you're always
Mm-hmm.
serious, always look so grumpy, and then your
Mm-hmm.
life will also attract grumpiness, grumpy
Oh,
people.
how about me, Best? I'm very positive. I love you. I love you
You
always.
you
What
you
will you
will just
do?
attract funny people, clowns.
Oh, but
No, I'm
no,
joking.
Best. No, my exes are not like they are really they are serious, they are nice, they have serious job, serious in life, very quiet. I think only me, very loud. But they
Mm.
didn't meet. They the problem is they didn't meet me in person. If they just meet me, for sure they're gonna sing this song. I never gonna let you go. I wanna hold you in my arms forever. Oh, di ba? They were gonna sing this.
Pinoy Galaan said, I wish I'm the one who can still flirt. Ha ha ha. I think we can still flirt, but just more exclusively flirting. Just one, yeah, one person flirting to one person. Actually, oh my gosh, it's
Yes.
still very important to keep flirting on your partner.
No, best.
Continue
This is what we call
flirting.
best. This is what we call best. Loyalty, love, wife,
That's
love, wife.
consistency.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's consistency, guys. You can still flirt to your partner.
Oh, prepare. Hari ka na dito si Sikoy. Ari na diri.
Oh, alina ka.
Ari na diri,
We
Day.
should hear straight from the
He wants
expert.
to keep it.
O, di ba?
Ari na diri. Okay. I will cover. Day, ari diri. Day, ari diri.
Hi, Philip! Oy, speaking of flirting, Philip is here, bes. Magsarado na tayo, bes.
Oh, yeah. No, he's giving the pension.
Hello, everybody. Wishy, I'll drink some Highlands coffee for you. What's that?
Sana
What's
all.
that? Is that coffee work for
Highland
flirting?
coffee. I don't know what this is. I
Hi,
think he's flirting.
Sikoy! Welcome to the panel. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, this
To
is
have
not
you.
complete without you. This is not
Uh,
complete.
Is that correct? Sabanadiri. I like that
yeah, we're
one. I
actually.
Dayali,
really like it.
dayali diri. Sabat ka diri. O, kantahin mo daw si Sikoy.
Sabakadiri.
Oy, cute.
Yun lang alam ko. Sabakadiri. I really like
Marunong na
that
magbisaya si
one.
Isaac ko eh.
Oo. We are a good influence.
Triple threat.
My
Triple
good
threat baka
influence.
mo.
We are the trick or treat. It's called
Everyone.
by Blizzard.
Good evening, everyone. And thank you, Blizzard, earlier. It was such fun. It was so much fun. And thank you guys for supporting us early in the morning. Just first of all,
Oh.
thank you so much.
Si
That's
Wow,
Sikoy share.
congratulations to you both.
Well, congratulations, Sikoy. And yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really
pleasure.
happy. I'm very happy
Flirt
I'm
said,
part of the chat. Okay.
yeah, we're talking about flirting and how does it really work? Because it seems like for some guys, a lot of guys doesn't realize that, there's some points in their life that they're missing to do. I don't know. Just my opinion, oy. Ano yan?
yes.
Okay, welcome, Bruce.
Hello.
Oh, Bruce! Hola, hola. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good. How are
Okay,
you
from
guys?
Mm.
Sir Pencil. Yeah. Welcome, Bruce. How are you doing, Bruce? Okay,
Very good. Very
from
good.
nice. From Sure, we need to yeah, we will tackle some of their comments in the chats. Sure said playing around in YouTube, especially feelings, is not cool. We should be considerate. Some people love to make content in a serious way, but don't play around with other feelings.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la, share. Ooh la
Yeah,
la.
that's why. You know, we as a person, I mean, we as here being in YouTube, we should also um put some limitations on our feelings that like we should not expect more. If this person is showing these things, but always remember guys, words are cheap, you know, and
Yes.
especially you're just flirting here in YouTube. That are not definite, those are not really specific unless the effort is given. Words are cheap.
Hmm. So, sorry naman po, ma'am. Late po, ma'am. Ano na po
Oh,
bang
no worries. Oh
na-tackle
my gosh,
natin?
it's very pleasure to have you here.
No, because like growing up in two worlds, I feel like, of course, as well as being multicultural, I feel like this flirt word is very subjective. Sometimes you're just being nice, but depending on what kind of mental state the other person has, it could mean the other things. So I
Yes,
think
Stila
for
in the
both
house, guys. Hi,
people,
Stila.
hola,
Hi,
hola.
Tina.
Ay, Felipe, thank you earlier. Philip, Janik, Stila, share, and to everyone. Kith, Ryan,
Aw,
Hoy, everyone.
Philip was
O,
there.
diba?
Philip was there. Philip Janik.
Yes.
Felipe. Yeah,
Philip,
Felipe was
no, Philip
there.
Janek. Wish ko you
Felipe
have to
was there.
palo Philip Janek. He wasn't
Why?
there in the morning. No
Yeah, you
support
guys, I
from
told
Philip
you to go keep
Janek.
this part. Yeah, Felipe was there, and I'm so happy, guys. Yeah, that was a successful like this.
Yes,
Continue na,
very, very
sister.
successful. So the flirting thing is like I feel we're all adults. I don't know what state are you in your life when it comes to relationship or interaction with the other gender, but I feel like we owe to ourselves and we have to have our due diligence to understand if that flirting is something like romantic or is it just friendly. You know, as Manikoi says, do not expect too much, especially online. Online is, you know, being serious is one thing, being playful is another thing. So it's all up to us, you know. And if you
Yeah.
ever come to persons that leading you on, it's also up to you. It's each and everyone's accountability of our own actions individually. And I thank you, Bao. Sabi na po, ma'am. Ayan, kayo na po. Yun po yung sasabihin ko lang.
Yeah, and for me, it's more realistic, especially like, okay, you started flirting, much better if it's in person, you know, and much more better. Okay, like, oh no, much more better if it's in person. And it's also better than being online, not just YouTube, other online stuffs. If it's through like private messages, ba? So at least you're
Mm-hmm.
starting it, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, starting some good
you're
conversation.
starting it. Other than that, you know, because I think I've experienced somehow before, and I don't know, maybe I'm just so pretentious of that kind of feeling. So before I got married, somebody was always like flirting to me in a joke way, and I don't know. I also don't expect that it's somehow serious because it's just in online in the community. And I don't take it seriously as well. I don't take it in my heart. So I was just single this time. I was just single that time. And then somehow when the time comes that it was me and Poots and we announced it, somehow that we already in exclusively talking, and then this person suddenly felt beefing on me, and I don't know why. And he's stuck with this, and he's, I don't know. You guys, if you're having a like interest to this person, much better you talk. Don't I mean, don't don't scare to try. Don't be scared to try. There's nothing, you'll lose nothing actually, 'di ba? And because it seems like, I don't know, most of the guys are scared to try to tell their feelings. It's not being gay at all. It's not being coward at all.
That is that we call, ano ba yung tawag nun? What is that we call in Tagalog, bes? Yan ka nang hindi siya marunong manligaw.
That's
Torpe. Torpe.
torpe, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I am
I
shy
see.
and modest as well. Oh, bless. Do you find it interesting, Bess, as a person, if he's shy and modest? As a woman, what is your take of a guy being shy and modest?
Yeah, I mean that is very sexy for me. Yeah, I like it when the guy is modest and and very shy. Really, I like it more than the guy that expert too much, like Philip Janik, very much expert. So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
found
you
it
like
really
Philip.
nice. No, Philip is too much brutal, right,
Be modest,
Bruce?
Philip. Be modest if you really like. Oh, you like it modest, but I thought you like it naughty. I thought you like naughty best, but in when you're
Not
talking
Philip.
about Philip, you don't like naughty anymore.
I think
Share is
all women
private
like.
when it comes to love
Come on.
life.
It's
Mhm.
I
different,
think
really,
all
best
women
when
like
you
love.
want the guy for life. I think it's different story. You know, it's different
Mhm.
story. Really, I want it more like that.
You want more like Philip Janik?
Yeah,
Look at Philip Janik
uh,
has made.
one time when she said she likes naughty people, a man, but then when it's Philip
Yeah.
Janik talking being naughty, she doesn't like naughty at all. Pinoy Galaan said, I was very innocent when I met my wife. I don't know that time she's flirting to me already. Yeah.
Ah,
How does it feel for you guys if a woman is showing flirting to you, showing that she's flirting, she's showing first move. How does it feel for a guy? Nakakalalaki ba? Do you feel insulted or what?
okay. Answer it, guys. Do you want to hear
Mhm.
something
For the
from you, or
guys.
because Wish is,
For the
or
guys.
because Wish is sometimes flirting,
From
cute,
Estella
naughty,
said, cute
and
naughty
nice.
is nice. Naughty naughty is not nice. There's boundaries of your
Yeah,
naughtiness, guys.
I think
naughty,
when
naughty
it's
is
not
Philip Janik.
appropriate, when it's too vulgar, when it's not, because there's a
Mm.
flirting where it's still with respect kind of way. I don't know how to explain it. I'm pretty sure Estila can explain this way better. But
Mhm.
when it's too vulgar, like there's no respect, the chemistry or the vibe is more of like they're degrading flirting.
Ah,
Parang
yeah,
fuckboy lang. Alam mo yon yung
Parang
yeah,
parang
so
sobra na yung parang flirting desperate na, parang flirting
yeah,
desperate na
like
yun.
how many girls when it comes to boys flirting with them in the streets, like the catcalling, how many girls actually do
yeah.
like it? It's like I don't think there's a lot of women who likes that.
Hi,
So that's
Mars.
more of like not a good
Pangit
flirt
na yun.
because you can say it's a flirting thing, but it's nice when it's done
Bastos.
very subtle sometimes when it comes from a
Mhm,
shy man. But at the same
mhm.
time, what do you think about this girls and boys? Girls and boys, men and women. Like I always had this thought that at this age where canceling guys and being those whatever you see, like just a man looking at the woman become a Karen or anything like that. I feel a lot of men in our generation are so scared to approach a woman because they can be, they can be seen as very creepy or rude. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
factor like that. So I always say with girls, find ways to
Mhm.
make sure that if you also like the guy, that's why human behavior, interaction skills is very important. Because
Very
if you know
important.
these little signs, then if the
Mm-hmm.
guy is shy, make a point to tell the guy at least a subtle thing. I like you, you can approach me kind of way. Because if it's not, then there's no interaction gonna happen because the guy is totally shy. So I think it's
Mm-hmm.
also the tradition of only girls, I mean, only guys should approach. For me, yeah, of course, you can, girls disagree with this. It's very, very, I think it should change a little bit. So a lot of our guys could have more confidence to approach women. I don't know.
So when I
Just
first
a thought that
when
I
I first got,
ponder.
so when I first got here, back, what was it, in June, and Judith and myself were at this resort, and you had to take the elevator up where we were at, we were on the 19th floor, but there were times where I had, like, she needed something, whatever, so I take the elevator down, go out front, and just walk down the street, not even a half a block, and right to the 7-Eleven, get check, see if they have something. But there were so many times in elevators, different women left and right. Okay, and literally, I was in with three women, friendly ladies, Filipino ladies, and they literally were just like, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" So I told them, I was from U.S. And that I had a fiance and stuff, but they literally were like, "Oh, I want to find me a foreign boyfriend and then husband," and literally, I was getting hit on left and right. Like, if they did it to me, and I wasn't flirting with them, I was just being kind. But when you guys
Yeah,
talk
that is too much.
about when you talk about a way to flirt, yeah, obviously, you're not going to the bar to pick, and I'm not putting anybody down that makes that. What I'm saying is, it's different. If you like a girl that's a normal girl that you want to get to know, you literally got to be respectful, all right,
Uh,
and you just got to be right. But if you're going up and saying, "Do a 360, let me see your ass," and this kind of, like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the wrong
wrong.
way. This isn't, you're not picking hookers up, and
Uh-huh.
like, it's nice because in the West, you guys are adults, and I've told you this, and I told you way back. I would have never got that, and that's the honest truth. I wouldn't have got that. Doesn't mean that I'm an ugly guy, or I'm the worst looking guy, or I'm just average. It doesn't matter. But when you come here, literally, I was getting hit on every single day, and literally, I had to say, "I have a fiance. I'm sorry. Thank you for the compliment." And literally, the honest to the Filipino, to the women, to the Filipinos, and then men actually saying this stuff. Literally, you get so much respect from these people, and if you want somebody, whatever it is, Filipina, Thailand, whatever kind of girl you want, just do it the right way. If you like somebody, go for it. And it really shouldn't matter who's first or who does it first. That's just my opinion.
But I think there's also, like, for example, it also depends on the situation. Like, you just know this person, or yeah, this woman just know you, or even for the guys, they just know this
Right.
woman, and she's now too much. The flirting is too much. Same thing when the guy, his flirting is too much. Like, for example, can I, you have a big, you have a big ass. Can I lay with you, kind of like. But there's no context why suddenly, but to me, when you already form a bond, like you already have jokes a lot, So, but I think I would consider it that way. But like you just know each other randomly and then suddenly talking like that. That's so creepy.
Oh, this isn't going to the meat market and picking up your, local slab of bacon or something and saying, hey, it's literally, I think people think that, like, that's why I don't tell, like, a lot of people. I have friends of mine back home that call all the time. What's it like? What's it like today? I even had a friend a month ago ask me, what's it like? What's it like? And I said, man, I could tell you and tell you and tell you. You got to come here and see it for yourself because
Yeah, di
your
ba?
experiences, it's not the same. But when it comes, if you find that good woman, or that good guy like you found puts, man, then obviously that you can, once you get to know each other. But literally, I can't tell somebody, hey, you're gonna get the same kind of girl I'm gonna get, because it's just, it's impossible. You guys are not all the same. You guys might do certain things similar, your food cooking, your cleaning and this and that. I could sit here and tell them that. But unless they are here physically on the ground, walking around, talking and meeting with people and seeing how life is here, it doesn't matter what I tell you. I could be blowing smoke up up your butt, and you would never know. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta come here, and you've got to act right. And I believe that the Filipinos and the Filipino women, as long as you act yourself, you act right, you don't lie, and you treat them with respect, and you don't put a bunch of nonsense on it, you're guaranteed to probably find somebody at some point. I don't know how long, I can't say.
Okay, from Estella, she said it may depend on the culture. In my culture, the man must make the first move. If the woman does, she is labeled as a loose. And
We,
Wow.
we,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we
It
like them.
depends on the culture. Yeah.
mm, so
So
for
what
That
is
sounds
IC,
considered
you really have to
flirting?
understand. Yeah, yeah, but yes, IC Koi.
Manikoy, Sisikoy, Wishikoy, Bruce, into the chat. Do you
Mm.
think that flirting is subjective, or what do you think constitute flirting? Oh, diba? Masyadong malawak yan. Bala kayo dyan.
Bahala sila na magsagot. Ako, oo lang ako. Agree lang ako. O,
Uh,
si Bruce muna kasi siya yung expert.
no expert.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Listen,
go
I
ahead,
don't.
Bruce.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe I didn't literally I didn't flirt with
Baliktad pa
like,
yung profile picture.
oh, I can only explain for myself what I did. I didn't throw the
Yeah.
heavy crap on Judith. I didn't. I just literally talked to her and got to know her, because listening, it's like listening to people tell you all the time. All right, you hear that thing. You got to get to know somebody. You got to get yourself. You got to, and I hope this doesn't happen, but you literally have got to screwed up. You got to lose something. You got to, to me, it is what it is until you think, okay, am I right for this person? Is this person right for me? Literally, I just talked. I just got to know her, and literally that was it. It wasn't. I wasn't throwing. Can I see what your ass looks like? Can I see your tits? Can you take your shirt off for me? No, it was literally we just talked. She asked me about myself. I told her everything about me. She told me about herself, and that's it. I don't think there's a problem who says this or who does first. If you like somebody and that person likes you, then go for it, and then see where it goes.
Okay, I have a question. Who was your wing woman and did you ever meet her?
Buang ka, bes. So I have
And
a
obviously, it's my wife.
yeah, true. So I have a yeah, my take on that I see fits question. So personally, it's supposed to be subjective. It's supposed to be by your personal feelings, and your culture should have nothing to do with it. If you believe with they like my decision, my life, my decision was whatsoever.
Yeah.
But just because sometimes society speaks, they want you to act like proper. This is how we should be. This is how our culture should be. But at least give a chance to yourself in a way. I mean, you should, as a person, you should feel free to show an interest to somebody without stopping, without a society that's stopping, without a culture that's stopping you at. Especially that you're doing it in a way that you're not being creepy, you're not you're not creeping out somebody, you're not hurting somebody while doing the process, while doing your flirting. Because yeah, I do believe it should be subjective, but most of the time it's in culture, like, oh, you're a girl, you should act properly. But yeah, it should be subjective for me. How about you, Bess?
I agree with you, Wes, because you always seem, if you like the person, I don't care about the culture really. I just go with the flow. I follow myself. I follow my what I want. So yeah, I agree with you. That you see, I'm
Although,
flirt because I like the person. It's not, my culture already is very, is
yeah, very
shaming if
strict.
you are the woman, the one
Yeah.
who flirt with the guy. So, like with Wishy, I am way more different. So I follow what I want.
Although I always say to Wishy, like, oh, there's some points that you should slow down a little bit, but not that's not me telling you that because this is culture, this is what we do. This is not about culture. It's about, for me, in my opinion, this is how it works. If you really want to somehow make it work. As a friend, we have those kind of conversation. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even though I'm young, I'm not entitled to be always right, but it's just like I'm just sharing my opinion. Maybe somehow it could work. So
Yeah,
yeah.
like with Wishy, actually, when you have Wishy is not that kind of person, like, even though you are younger than me. So I was, oh, I had a lot of, ano ba to, karanasan. I have a lot of experience in life than you are. But to Wishy, I always listen. I always young also.
Na
It's
robotic na ka,
going to
Bes.
be time.
Nagrobot
Living a
ka
Punta
na
pa
good
doon sa
life.
with
antenna,
your
Bes.
voice.
Kumapit ka sa antenna. Go near to the antenna, Bes.
Akyat mo na sa bubong. Akyat mo na sa bubong, Michiko. But
O kayo na
okay,
muna.
so I was listening to you guys, whatever I got to catch up. But I
Yeah.
feel like this is one of the
Best
reasons I
hagdan.
do
Okay.
Yeah, I already did.
I do advocate, trying to learn human behavior, like the skills or like interact. Not because we have this online thing and technology, everything will be here. Like, try to
Mm.
interact, try to get out there, try to talk
Mm.
to people. Because at the end of the day, it feels like there's a really miscommunication. Because we talk about, even me, I said like cat calling. Like, there are other, I would just say boys, okay, boys, not men, boys who would do cat calling because in their head, that's a sign of, if I do this, I will get the girl's attention. Some boys do really think like that. That's flirting. That's why I ask, what constitute flirting? Because I feel, depending on the skill level of interactions we have, it could be different from each and every one of us regarding the culture. But what I really, really miss is, when we listen to our elders or we listen to our parents, remember the days when the men, if they really like a woman, they would try to know what the woman like. So they'll really try to know, and they would try to get what is the weakness so that they can actually express it in an appropriate way. Nowadays, because there's online, it's all about like just words. It's like,
Yeah.
meaningless words. And some could be very inappropriate because they think it does work. Unfortunately, it would work for other women, but for some it wouldn't. And how you express yourself, that's what you're gonna attract. If you like catcalling, obviously you're gonna attract the pieces of shit out there. But if you're gonna present yourself as a respectable woman, an appropriate woman, then you will attract those guys as well. I think it goes both ways. That's just my kind of observation. Not that I'm an expert, not that I know anything. That's just how I see and, you know, even
Yeah.
with myself. But for me, if I like a guy when I was dating, oh my gulay, I would say yet. You're so handsome. Oh my God, I like you. Like that. And then if he likes me, good. If you don't, then don't. Next,
Yeah,
like
then don't.
that. Because it's
Yeah.
like,
No
you
hard
know, you
feelings.
can say these
I
things in a
agree.
very nice way. You don't have to say it in a very creepy way. There's
You
the
don't have to say like,
intonation.
I
"Oh yeah,
like you,
There's
oh you're
Sisikoy.
Dax.
words.
I like you. You're Dax." You don't have to say like that.
I like you, Sisikoy. Really,
It's
Sisikoy,
like
you are just
Yeah.
like Wishy.
Hello, Pinoy Galaan.
Ay,
Hello,
hi,
hello.
Pinoy.
Hi, hi.
Wow, 5 na tayo. Kulang na lang ng isa. Yahoo!
So,
Wala
yeah,
na,
I think
palarga na tayo.
IC was, on the other hand, I agree with IC. But I'm not fully agree with her. I cannot agree in all her, explanation, but there are details that I agree with her.
Yes.
Well,
We are
the thing
yin
is,
yang.
O, ano yung
Welcome. I
pinagalaman
miss
well,
ni
your
Pinoy Gala?
surgery. I love it.
Ano pinag...
uh, we, well, um, in like we are all from different places, belong to different kind of cultures, different kinds of norms, and many things. And yes, sometimes flirting and this kind of thing, showing interest to the other part, either you are the man or the woman showing interest to her or him. It somehow depends on how you are, how you are, you know sometimes it depends on which kind of family you are coming from, which kind of community you are coming from. Sometimes, the family try to uh, um, let's me share this. In some places of, oh, sorry, I got a call. 1 minute.
BRB. Surgery. Ayan. Paglaban mo yan mamaya. Hello. Anybody home?
I think he had a
Hello.
call.
Yes.
He had a call.
Who's
I
calling
think he said he
you?
had, I don't know.
Very busy surgery.
Ayan, may ka-call pa, may pa-phone call si Pinoy Galaan. So yeah, it really
Ayan.
depends on culture, which you still. But I don't know. Would you let yourself be pressured by the culture? Or especially as a Filipina. As a Filipina, we're very much into listening. Ba, we're always listen. We respect our adults. So, but
There are
yeah, for
good
me
and
personally.
bad.
Mhm.
There are good and bad in culture. I think you just like if you didn't watch our live stream early this morning, guys, please replay that. Okay, so you understand it really correlates when it comes to these conversations. It's
Yeah.
like, you have to find what system works for you. You have to find you. You have to find your what is the comfortable. It doesn't have to be your culture, other people's culture. Just find a place where you kind of feel this is my home at the end of the day. Because it could be 5,000 miles away from here. You don't know. Because sometimes, like, I always feel like I don't belong in any country, but I belong in my family. And if
True.
I didn't do the flirting, if I didn't do all my due diligence to understand how to work, with my husband, with people, relationships in my life, I wouldn't be here right now because all of those are skills you're gonna learn eventually. So when it comes to flirting, do you, because someone out there would like how you flirt. And if they don't like it, then it's their loss. Charot. Oh, hindi seryoso.
uh,
From Estila, I feel we as a woman are judged by the way we are dressed. If we are friendly, some men think we are open game for them. Wait, that could also happen actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's somehow
Yes, for Wishy.
in Philippines almost
That's
the same.
accountability. How about that, guys? Can we explore that? Accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way you dress. If you dress like this, is that really one you want to portray? If yes, then do you. But do not complain at the end of the day if you the only guy you can attract or the only woman that you attract are not the ones that you really want. Accountability at its finest.
Well, for other men, I think just an opinion again. For other men, um, like we see women's differently. There are women very show off. There are women very modest, and there are women who are almost more than modest. If there is more than modest, right? I think it's depend on how the man sees the woman, no matter no matter in which situation she is. Yeah. When you open one door and there is one woman open the door and she is in her 90s, and this woman you are flirting with her for a couple of days, and suddenly you will take a visit and she opened the door in her, probably it's her natural, probably it's how she is, but there's no much intention of dressing up like, you know what I mean, Bruce?
Yeah.
How is it, Bruce?
I mean, it's good. I again, like it's to me that doesn't matter. What matters the most to me is if you got a connection together. All right, if you accept the person for who they are, if they got a good heart, if they're like if they got if they enjoy life, like I enjoy life. If I can't find a woman that's fun and loving that doesn't want to enjoy life, then I'm not going to want to be with that person. I don't care if she comes if she's in a nightie or she's in her shorts or she's in her decked up in her dress. I mean, like, to me is it it shouldn't be that way, but these are the times we live. We're in
Yeah.
2025, and there are guys that say, yeah, they think just like Stella said, I think it was, they look at the woman like they're open game, and that to me is not right.
Mm-hmm.
Stella said yes, Bruce, but first impression do matter, and that's
Well,
I
first
Yeah,
agree
do
with
you
that.
impression,
believe it to impressions first lasts?
Well,
No.
but
Find
n-
flirting.
no, for
I
me it
mean,
doesn't matter at all. First impression
it
is not.
doesn't.
It doesn't
It
matter to me.
doesn't. Mm. How
Somebody's
about
either
you,
gonna
Icy
like
Boy?
you.
Because
So do
yeah,
you
because
judge the
I
woman
feel like in
directly
Japan,
by her outfit, the way she
yeah,
dressed up? Do you judge her
do you
right
Wow.
judge
away?
a person by how she wear?
I think that's a
Kaya
point.
mag-wish ka.
It's a
Paglaban.
point of sometimes it's
Don't worry,
attractive more.
Sisiko. You're not alone.
Ayus-ayusin mo, Sinoy Kalan, ayus-ayusin mo.
Sure ganaan
Hindi
na.
matanggap ni
Kala
Wishy
mo
eh.
dati ako lang
Mag-high blood ako
mag-isa
dito sa
lang ako
tao.
Ngayon dalawa na kami, dalawa na kami. O ano yun? Sure ganaan. Dalawa na
Well,
kami dito.
Yeah, do
Charot,
you
well,
charot
guys, how do
lang.
you
We love
guys,
like
research.
yeah,
Joke,
we
joke,
really
joke.
also
Is
wants to know
I
from straight from the boys, from the men. How do you think for a ladies that's too much sexy, showing off skin in a live stream someday? Like let's say for example live stream because that's the common denominator here for the ladies.
So this is what I've gathered in my live streaming and in my 201 years of life. Charot. Hindi talaga magseryoso eh, na. Okay, I'm serious na. But this is what I gathered. There is which is kind of weird because I feel like we're degrading other women. Because I always get this comment when I go to the Philippines. You know those sexy outfit like 50 pesos in Divisoria?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll buy like something very fitting, right? Fitting. When I wear that, obviously, it's like it would be different on me. And then someone would wear it. They would think we have the same clothes, but they think that girl is loose and they think I'm not loose. So it's like I
Do you get
always find it weird because it's like, where's the like, and they would explain to me this because the way you, like your mannerism, how you, paano mo dalhin yung damit, o, di ba, ang English
Yeah, yeah,
expired.
exactly.
How
I
you,
like it.
ano ba yun? Englishin nyo nga.
Yeah,
Nahirapan ako eh.
depende.
Does
Tagalog
it
in
related to how?
How you
I see.
carry,
How
how
do
you
you
carry
handle? How do you
yourself.
handle your outfit,
I
Haya?
see.
Yeah.
How do you
You
You're
carry
take a
yourself?
carrying?
like
Wo-
Yeah,
peso
how do you
outfit.
handle yourself by like it depends. Oh my, I like it, Sisikoy. Continue. Paglaban mo.
How you, that's just what I'm saying. It's like, that's just what the comment I get. It's like how the woman carry the dress. Because the dress can be sexy. It could be classy
Mm.
sexy, but it could
Uh-huh.
be cheap sexy. So it could look
True.
like a hooker and it couldn't look like a hooker. So it always comes down to how you carry yourself. So when I say like how you express yourself is very important. That's what I'm saying. And it's like,
Mm.
for example, our celebrity. Some of these celebrity, they would go topless. They would do that, but that's their job. Does that mean they're less of a woman because they show their tits on TV, on a movie? So for me, it comes down to I don't really like judging, shaming, as long as the person is accountable of whatever their actions are. I don't really care. It's like I just don't like the judging, shaming. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm probably
You're
sure I
talking,
judge at
you're
some
talking about
point.
you're talking about celebrities that have lots of money, and I can't remember the guy. I don't know what he goes by today. Yee, Yay, whatever his name was. And now you talking about you think that there's women that are getting degraded. Well, there probably is, but there's people that are actually like him and rich people that literally were just
Mhm.
people were just talking about just on YouTube. Like it's not even something I would watch. Literally, after seeing the red carpet thing, I could care less about any of that kind of stuff. Literally, by showing his girlfriend, literally degrading her in front of everybody, she was okay with that. So I personally wouldn't degrade somebody because I don't want to be degraded. I don't want to be trashed down like a piece of meat. But if you're okay with that, then I don't see nothing's wrong with that. If that's how it's going to be, but you're talking, we're regular people. We're not nowhere near these people that have celebrities
No, but
that are
those, my
buying
point
million dollar.
is, no, my point is we're all humans at the end of the day. And this is where sometimes I really wonder, just because this one person, what's the difference? At the end of the day, we're all humans.
Can I cut
It's
you?
like just find you.
Can
Just
I
Well,
find
I
who
cut
hope
you
you?
are. Yes, go
you can
ahead,
say.
Sergi.
No,
This
seriously.
is what something that I couldn't agree with. I see a lot. She always see us human. We are all human. She has this much of expectation of human being. That's what that is something
I
that
want to
I,
see the goodness
you know.
in people.
Um,
I
no,
have
it's
to
not like this.
hope,
I see.
Sergi. I
It's
have
not
to
like
hope,
this. I see. No, yes, it's good
Eh,
to hoping, but the reality versus hoping is not that much of giving you like it's just sometimes making yourself failing of this is my opinion about the mother. The people that I think thinking too much. We are all human being. Yes, of course, we are all human being. And have you think of some human are less human, and some animals making you feel that you are more human being than they are as an animal, dog, cat, eagles, whatsoever are they? Because it's not somehow for some other people to agree with that. Uh, yeah, we are all human, and we should be like this. Half of the world eating other humans. In a way, I'm saying not literally, you know, half of the world eating other world, half of the world eating other humans. I'm not saying it literally. I mean, there are people that it's just can't, meet some qualification of being a human being. If I can decide, if I can decide
Mhm.
when this baby was born, that, oh, I know he won't be this great human being, I'll turn him into a rabbit, or I'll turn him into the cat, because he should be a cat rather than human being. I'm sure he will be less human being than the others. Do you do, do you know what I'm saying?
That really scared me. No, joke lang. No, but just to kind of like go back to the topic of dresses, I just really feel, like there's a lot of points to be taken seriously. Like Estila was saying, their culture is that most of their men, if they, if you dress in that kind of way, there's a stigma that you're a loose woman. Now, for a woman, I always just see it this way: if you feel like you are not welcome in a particular place and you're not happy the way the culture or the way you are being treated, find your people. Because I betcha there's one out there that would accept you for who you are. You just really have to find those people, but you have to do your own due diligence to express it the way you want it to be seen. Because the problem that I see, one factor that I see nowadays, they always talk like, I want this, but they never really get their shit together. They want something rich, but really, like, there's only 1% of person in the world that are totally rich. And if we're not in that 1%, it's going to be hard for us to get to those people. The same way as if you want to be treated with respect, you have to respect yourself first. Because how can people respect you if they see you as not respectable either? So it's
I,
always the outside, 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 but
I
people
see.
forget that they have to work on themselves first.
I see.
That's just what
Uh,
I'm saying.
some people, they get so loved by the others because they were fan of them. They are looking like, we know. Let's me say an example. Celebrities, behind the real life of celebrities, some of them were really like, they are not this kind what we expect good person, but how much thousand or even millions of people look at them that they are perfect, look at them that they are this nice, look at them that,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
behind the
It's like
reality.
you're reaching something that is not reachable because you're not part of that world. So look inside you first. What is your world? What do you want your world to look like? What do you really like to be surrounded with? Now work on that. Make sure that whatever you express to people is the way you want to be seen. Because people always talk, talk, talk. I want to be respected, blah, 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 blah. But they don't even give respect.
Yeah.
With a
If
flirting
you want
thing, it's
respect,
like going back to the
you got to
flirting. It's like define flirting for me. Because
If you
in
want
my
respect,
existence, the
you
word
got to give.
flirting is very subjective to different people.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's what I
If you
agree.
want respect, you need to give it back. Period. It isn't a one-way street. It's two ways. It works. If you want respect, Icy, then obviously you have to give it back. But the
Okay,
person
let's
that
not go personal,
no,
guys. I'm not saying me, okay, guys, general.
listen, I'm giving you an example. All right, like I could use Serge the same way. You got to give Serge respect. You got to treat people. You got to treat people good. If you don't treat people good and you shit on everybody, what's going to happen to you? You're not going to have anybody around. Nobody's going to be around you. Simple as that. Do I know for a fact? Because I was the one that always was trying to be good to people. But I'll tell you something. When you piss me off, it's a no. But I don't act like that disgusting human being that I used to be because I learned from friends. I learned from people. I listen to people. This is how you act. I've got a wife. I've learned from her. I know what her feelings are. You can't
And
go
that's
around
my
acting like
point.
but I think I have to agree like 100%. Again, us and we're all humans. Don't matter if we're celebrities, rich, whatever. We're all humans. But there are people out there that don't give a damn about being degraded. So when somebody says women are getting degraded, you know damn well that's true. I see. There's lots of women getting degraded. There's lots of women getting knocked up here and all over in the Philippines every day and getting left. Lots of people all over these countries. All right, in East Asia, it happens. It's wrong. I don't think guys should do that. And I'm glad that I'm not one of those kind of guys because maybe years ago I thought, yeah, that'd just be great just to go around and doing that stuff. No, I'm happy with what I have. I've got a nice wife who does everything that I want. That's it. But there's women out there that are always going to be degraded. There's always men that are going to get degraded too. It works both ways. Period. If you want respect, you've got to earn it, and you've got to also give it back.
Right?
Hmm.
That I can
Ah.
agree more than 100%. Let's
No,
double
I,
it.
I would always say this is be nice at default. That's the safest way. Because respect, it's like respect is such a big word now that everyone wants it. Like I feel like there's like level of respect. And if we talk about respect, there's respect for elders, there's respect for women, there's
Mhm.
respect in a very basic human form of respect because we're both living and we're both, consuming this oxygen. Respect for nature. It's a very big word. So I always say, be nice. Just be nice. How difficult is that? And if they're not nice, then next, do not insist yourself on people that aren't nice, period. It's just that easy. I
Or
don't
don't
know.
flirt with not nice people.
Yeah, it's like I don't. If you're not nice, like with me, if you're not nice to me, why would the fuck would I be nice to you? You know? So it's just,
Right.
it's those things. You're not gonna exist in my world because I want my world to be full of nice people no matter what.
That's very difficult, I say. Good luck to that.
Well, I do it. I can do it. And it's like online, of course, online, we're not talking about online because this is a very, very new world for me. But I did it in my own world, in my own
I do
universe, in
it
real life.
my way.
So you
Yes,
gotta. Okay, so
exactly.
tell them what your old saying is that you always say not to do. All right. What is a saying that you do that you say on your channel? I see.
There's three. Be nice.
There's
Do not talk
there's a saying
politics.
that
Agree to
there's a
disagree.
saying about
Yes.
opening your mouth about stuff. What is it that you say?
Yes. But which one?
Okay.
I say a lot of things.
Okay.
I don't
So
remember.
I I
Did he
still
get
tell people you don't have to if you don't have to tell your life story, because we're on the internet. But what she
Yes.
says is You have to basically, you got it. Now, this is common sense. You got to think, all right, whatever comes out of your mouth, if you're saying this and then you do something else later, say that, and
Oh
it bites you in
yeah,
the ass a couple months down
true
the road,
that.
well, you gotta own that, saying, yes, I did say this, I did do that. If
Accountability.
not, oh well, you put it out there, so that gives fair game for everybody.
Yeah, and that's why I always say accountability. Like practice that. It's gonna be hard. It is hard because sometimes you don't want to be wrong. You don't want you don't want to be called out that you made a mistake. But that's a process, you know? You have to be humbled at the end of the day, especially if your ego, especially online presence, do not underestimate the power of attention. People who never have attention in their life, once they have it, it's very powerful that they become a different entity. So for
That's
me, be
addictive.
accountable, very accountable. Note to self.
Accountable.
Note to self,
Accountable
be
is the word.
accountable. If you put
Right.
yourself out there like this, if someone bashed you, well, that's their perspective of you. Do not get hurt because on the internet, everybody has an opinion and that it is what it is. You just have to pick which one do you want. You know, it's
But
a
you don't want
candy shop.
to
Yes,
don't do something bad to somebody and then turn around and expect 20 other people that seen you do that, and then you're back up being nice to them and treating them good. No, don't don't do that, because what's going to happen is, just like she says, accountability. You know what? Yeah, I did say that. I did this. All right. Yeah, I did say that about. I shouldn't have done that, and it shouldn't happen. You know, it better not happen again. And don't do it. But if you tell people that, you hold yourself accountable. Okay, they're going to see that. But if you keep showing them the same sign over and over that you're doing it to this person, then you do it to that person and that one, they're
that's a
literally going to say,
sickness.
"Oh, I'm going to talk about you, but I'm done. I can't trust you no more because you keep doing the same thing over and over." And where does that leave us? When we continuously do the same thing that keeps getting us in trouble, eventually either you're going to figure it out or you're going to live the life of doing the same stuff until you die. And you don't want to live like that. I know I don't.
Well, I guess that is a question for every one of us. What do you want to live with?
That's a huge question.
Right?
That's a huge
Like
question.
what will be your legacy? What do you want to be remembered by? O, diba? Let's go to our host. Host, hindi ka nakapagsalita dyan.
Oh my gosh.
Ang dami namin yaw-yaw.
My microphone got tampo because I'm not talking. Yeah, no, like okay, I also want to add about the dress up, like does it really matter on how you treat people, on how for me also, it's not okay, like let's say for example, I would agree with IC, and at the same time I also see the point of Pinoy galaan. So if you're that person that is not ready and get triggered quickly with the judgment of other people, disrespect of other people, then don't do it, because we either we like it or not. I okay, like either whether we like it or not, guys. That, like for example, you're dressing like a hooker, and as we all know that these hooker, they dress up like that to attract customers, and that's how they, either they're forced to do it, or that's what they're love for. So I mean, if you're a person that knows much better yourself, you better yourself than how people thought how you are, then do it. You can fight for yourself, be accountable. Like Isis said, always said, be accountable. This is what you do, and no matter what people's opinion, you know who you are. So don't get triggered. But if you're a person that's so thin skinned with what people think about depends on how you dress, then don't do it because it's not for everyone, really. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. You must choose also the place where to wear or not to wear because sometimes, especially nighttime, guys, usually in the Philippines, there is a bunch of guys like drinking, drinking something, along the road, and then you pass by with your hooker outfit. So, what do you expect also? So, yeah,
Mm.
sometimes, I think, I agree also. Okay, I'm the middle, in the
That's
middle.
exactly. Hey, baby,
Even,
come here.
for example, I see brought up about the celebrity, but these celebrities sometimes they do it for the sake of their manager because their manager sometimes they try to change the image just to market her easily because it depends also what type of audience they are targeting to. So
Yeah.
it's not always like that is the difference when you're being you than you are just trying to impress the way how you look at the world, the way you understand, the
Mhm.
way how you get influenced. It depends really. But if you want
But
to be influenced the way that you really enjoyed it, okay, then do for it. But you want to be influenced,
but
but you're so thin skin, no, don't do it.
Well,
Mhm.
but
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 I
the
agree
thing is,
also. But I agree also, Best, how you handle the dress. There's probably two sexy outfits. So I have the body, and this there is one lady that she doesn't have the body. We both wear it. So if I just walk in my way, I'm gonna look like so like what we call this one, look like hooker because I think the way I walk, the way I dress, the way my body is. I mean, yeah, I agree also with that kind of saying that handle the how you carry the clothes also. Sometimes there is sexy, but it's only classy,
Yeah.
well, okay,
Especially
so
if it's
not
I
disrespect from
trashy,
the
not
did
men.
a
trashy.
live, Icy did a live stream with somebody. I can't remember the guy that met Icy. They did a live stream together in Japan, and Icy, uh, I mean, looked great. She looked classy. She looked really good. And I
Mhm.
remember even like telling Judith, and she's like, "Wow, she looks like amazing." Um, but there's a thing between like Filipinos here. Anybody that's been here, and you ladies know, being born and raised here, okay, that
Mhm.
it don't matter what it's, I even the province that I was in, all right, which is over here, it's not even that far away. Um, Literally, the women they could just be going up the street to the set, it's a couple houses up, and literally, I've seen every day that I woke up, had my coffee. Uh, Talking. There's literally women that just put on like a really beautiful dress. They look nice. Filipinos like to look nice, and they want their men to, look presentable. And so that's there's nothing wrong with that. But again, if you're if you're walking with some kind of thing, if you have some kind of sexy dress on, you got high heels on, and you're walking up, around somebody like which he said, you're probably going to get catcalled, probably going to get called a whole bunch of things. Get over here, like stuff you don't want, that you don't want to hear. But it's going to happen. It's just this is what we live in. This is the time of day. Like it doesn't matter. All right. Me personally, I'm not a big dress up person. I never have been. But like when you go out somewhere, yeah, obviously you want to look nice. Especially if you're married now, like I am. Like, yeah, I want to look nice to my wife. I don't want to make my wife look like I'm just some fat slob looking, disgusting. I'm not trying to
What?
embarrass
Five
her.
pot
Yeah.
slap?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, there's appropriate clothes. Is all I guess basically is what I'm trying to say. All right. Like when Icy did with her friend that did the video, Icy looked classy. She looked great in her outfit. I thought it was wonderful. And that's that. Like I just think there's a difference. There's a difference between
How
being
about me, Bruce?
classy.
How about me, Bruce?
Oh,
How about me,
jeez.
Bruce?
What do you mean? You wear nice things?
No
Yeah,
comment daw
yeah. I
sa'yo.
would love you also to compliment me. Am I wearing trashy or classy?
You
No
wear
comment
classy
daw
stuff
sa'yo,
too.
Bes. Ako na magsabi para sa'yo, Bruce. No
We
comment
all
daw
do.
sa'yo.
I'm the only one
Hi,
that
Stardust.
Okay, guys, don't take personally, okay?
But,
Don't take things
but
personally.
actually, I like that analogy because it's like this is what I also says. Like there are certain dresses that depending on what what country you go to. Like for example, in Japan, I love high knee boots, like boots all the way to your groin kind of thing, like super high. And then I almost want to bring it to America because I feel like, oh, Americans fashion where what the state I am in is very boring. And Tokyo has so much fashion, so I want to bring it there. But then I was told, like, do not bring that because if you wear that, everyone would think you're a hooker because only hooker wears that. So now I was thinking, okay, hold on. This is a new country for me. I don't know the culture. I could wear it and I could probably be confident wearing it, but at the same time, the question lies too, am I going to be okay if someone call me a hooker? So that's always the accountability I'm talking about. So the
yeah.
same thing with a lot of men. Like sometimes you men as well, you would wear something like, those pants. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm sorry guys if you wear this. Those yoga looking pants for guys. Like if you wear
Yes.
that, of course, do you really think my eyes wouldn't go down there? It's like it's a bump. It's like it's very distracting to me. So is it my fault that I look there? Do not do not be angry at me if I look down there. It's the same analogy I feel like. So if you don't want that attention and if you're not going to be accountable if someone would compliment you in a bad way, if you're not ready for it, just don't do it. Period. When it comes to dresses, I think that's my point of view. But of course, everybody can disagree with me as well, because these are all conversations, these are all ideas and perspectives.
Now that I think all of you are almost, similar to each other, let me be the devil. Let me be the devil. Well, do you believe that, things happen in a wrong place, in a wrong timing, in a wrong, no matter how much you dress up, you can be very modest. You can be very sexy. You can be this, look like 50 pesos lady. Look like, high paid hooker, less paid hooker. But I always think that things happen because you are in a wrong place, in a wrong situation, wrong timing, and bitak ka, dur.
That's a good point.
It's
True.
like going to a
Commercial,
church with
my
bikini.
commercial, my commercial
You're in
is
the wrong place.
Galaan.
Like that, Sir
Yeah,
Galaan.
like
Wrong
there is
You know.
probably you dress up. Like example, long dress, bodycon, bodycon. So still covered your body, but still you look sexy. But yeah,
And
sometimes also.
it's like just like that. Like, you can always choose. You can
Sexy
always
and
choose what you want to wear, but
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just in a wrong place. It's
yeah,
just in the wrong
Up
place.
wrong
Like I
much
love
than
my wife very sexy when we go holiday and when she is wearing when she is on the beach. I always ask her, I wanted to buy for you Brazilian bikini or thong, but she's not comfortable to that. But I'm very comfortable seeing her in this kind of sexy bikini, you know. But sometimes
yeah.
not in the place that you should be, if we went to the Philippines for a holiday, when we went to Boracay and she's wearing this super sexy bikini, lots of men are looking at her and telling me, oh, you're very lucky, and someone like, oh, Filipino, catch catch
And
the
there's a lot of girls that look like her
like
too.
that. but it's just in the wrong place. And if sometimes it's happened that you're in the wrong place, you know, you just have to accept that you're in the wrong place. It's not that you didn't do the best to, to show up with the people and, you know, make them feel that they are pleased.
Yeah, very agree. Very agree to that, Sir Galaan. Very agree.
I also
Sana po.
remember there's
You
one
show.
personality. I think he's an influencer. I remember he posted something like, "What happened to the world? Why all the ladies are in bikini but not even in the beach? They're even in their bed. They're even and posting it
In
on
YouTube.
social media. What are they?" He's complaining. I was like, "What are they into? It seems like there's a lot more. It's more rampant now." That was funny though. He's
So
really
like I
complaining
want to
about.
ask Sir Galaan best. I want to throw this back. He was asking me how about Wishy go live by bikini. So
Yeah, I told her in her live stream, you should try to do, live stream on bikini, because I believe, and I strongly believe that there are people who will attract, because she looks so beautiful, she is funny, and she have the guts, and I think YouTube will recommend you, you know. So, but
wala na si sis.
it's just like what I'm saying, just like what I'm saying.
I hope it's just a joke.
Stardust said, "Is it good? It is good to make an effort, but not too exaggerating OOTD." This is from
Tama.
Stardust. And I
That's
see,
for
just be
one.
confident with what you like, my woman. Yeah, but at least with some women, it also depends on the intention. What is actually your intention and why you're doing it? Because in you, I think it's most commonly the place that does the bikini, like the thong, but you're in your background is the bed, that could give some, like, there's something intention, and that kind of, if people judge you that you're doing some stuffs, like, selling, which is, to me, I don't care if you do that, because in some other countries
Uy,
it's
clickbait
actually
man yun.
legal.
Uy,
Huh? I mean,
Clickbait
there's
lang yun.
actually
clickbait
legal,
man. Right?
There is there is example best. There is one example. A two Russian lady. So they are in
mm,
Dubai. Dubai is part also of Arab countries, right? So
yeah,
when you say Dubai, there is probably some place you can wear anything you want, but there is a place that inappropriate clothes is not allowed. So these two Russian lady, they entered supermarket with bikini on without any cover. Sometimes you wear something right on top, but
yeah,
these two lady, they're just in bikini, get into the supermarket and take something. The
and even
woman, the
in
Arabic
Dubai.
woman, yeah, the
Mm.
Arabic woman scream on them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yahmar! You know what
That's
is
what I'm
Yahmar?
saying. In a
Yahmar,
wrong
like,
place.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yahmar,
Like,
parang,
No, and I think that's
started
the
in a
deeper word
supermarket.
of, yeah, that's the deeper word of dressing appropriately. Just because you want to dress something, you like to dress sexy, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be aware of what are the people going to feel like, because, for example, in the Philippines, bikini or thong in the beach, like normally, if you do that, you're going to get stare a lot because it's
Yeah,
not
you get scared a
normal,
lot.
you know so it's like it's up to us, if you gonna wear something like that. Make sure that you understand the repercussion. Do not be like
Uh,
complaining after, like, oh my god, they're bashing me, blah blah blah. What do you
yeah.
think? This is Philippines. This is, things like that. I think,
Uh-huh.
it's really hard to be who you are. That's why, just to be safe, always just understand, feel the vibe, dress
Yeah.
appropriately. And if you don't want to shake the boat and you're not going to be up for the, reaction, especially the negative ones, just be safe,
If you think
dress appropriately.
that, but it might have been the
I
right
mean,
time,
yeah.
just do it or don't do it.
Especially
Must have been
like,
the wrong place, but the right
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta know. Like
We have a
maybe I should
lot love
in the
at
right
the
timing.
wrong time.
Literally, you got to think that way. It's literally like just listen. Even just you think some of the things that like Serge was saying, it's like the wrong time, right? So maybe it is the wrong time, and maybe it could be the right place at some point.
Of course. Well, Stardust said in the supermarket on the bikini. Yeah, it's normal here in the island where we are living. In the island where we are spending our holiday during the start of the spring until the end of the autumn. The supermarket is just in front of the beach. So the people, the ladies, they go inside the beach in their, bikini, and that's normal in this place. And yeah, even I see some people that they were being questioned that why they are going to in a supermarket in their, two-piece bikini, but that's not very common. There are very particular places which is you can be criticized or you can be, you know um, you can receive a lot of compliment, but there are places and that's normal. It's depend on how was the timing is.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. We're gonna dodge sleepers now because supposedly we're talking about flirting. Ayan, napunta sa damit. But lastly,
Nabot
I
na sa
just want
damit.
to know your thoughts about this one. I don't know if, because I'm not a fan of Kanye West. Okay, just disclaimer. But for
Okay.
whatever reason, I got one short that they were in Japan, and I don't know if that's his wife or something. She was dressing like it's almost like nude, in the city of Tokyo.
Mhm.
It's like, we have fashion in Japan, but at the same time, it's almost like it's hard for me to explain this, but in Japan, if you actually show your shoulders, like I'm an anomaly here, I'm an outcast, but if you show your shoulder, that's already like sexy. Like you're trying to express something else. So it's very, very kind of like scandalous in kind of way. So I'm not sure if you guys ever seen that. And even in the Grammy, I think she wear almost a nothing. So what are your thoughts about that? If ever you stumbled
Even
into
in
that.
US they have an issue about it that even in US there are also liberated country, but some people still have an issue or like uh, not very unaccept
Yes.
and I mean not very acceptable, diba? So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think it comes down to dress appropriately, my woman. We
Mm.
have to dress appropriately. Ayan. Wishikoy,
No,
mag-dress tayo
I don't agree with
appropriately,
that.
ha?
Dress
Wishikoy.
appropriately. I see. I don't agree with that. Dress appropriately. Dress what you
Ano,
want to wear,
pwede
and
sa ako?
yeah, like what I was saying before, be accountable with that. And if there's something happened to you, is in a wrong place, a wrong timing,
Yeah.
accept that. Nothing.
Yes.
Then it's your fault.
There's
Accountability.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you want to be safe, that's what I said in my first comment. If you want to be safe, dress appropriately.
It
That's the
won't lead to
safest
safety.
way to go.
I don't believe in that, because if there's really danger, no matter which kind of clothes you are wearing, if there's a real danger for you to be attacked, sexually or to be attacked personally, it doesn't mean that you have to wear very appropriate. You are in a wrong place, timing that this person is, around next to you, that doesn't think that you are very sexy, doesn't think that you are wearing appropriately, doesn't think that, is only thinking to attack someone. It doesn't matter.
Oh, we're talking about individually, like the extreme where even like this is the one thing that, like when it comes to like this is gonna be dark, but this is the only thing I could think of.
uh,
Like when it comes
Sometimes
to the grape thing, right? People like in the
Uh,
Philippines growing up. they would always kind of victim blaming because you were dressing like that, you were dressing like that. And I always have this debate in our school where I don't think that it's like that because whatever the woman is wearing, if a person is maliciously thinking to do something bad with this particular woman, it doesn't really matter what she dresses. That's just the guys or the whoever is the abuser is in his mind. So I think that that kind of thought would actually really do correlate with that analogy you have, Sergi. I could understand that
Tatain mo
point
na ako
in that
guys ha.
kind of
Tatain mo na ako,
context.
break
Ay,
time.
wow, talaga naman.
Tatain mo
Uy,
na ako
kumakain
mga
ng kawishi
sugat.
ko eh. Bisty. So yes, dress banana leaves like Tarzan. Kidding lang.
And
Stardust.
flirting is for Sims that got to do monkey tricks to get sex. Real man just pulls up and says, "Get in my car, bitch. You know you want my baby." So this is why, like, a lot of women they dress up and then I don't know, but I don't like it. Do you really guys think that just because a woman dress sexily, you think that it is for you, it is for the guys? Do you have that kind of mindset?
Well, that's motivate, that's add motivation. It's
The
really like you are motivating your opposites. It can
you're
be the
inviting.
opposite or
Obviously,
no, or somebody else. That's a
Uh-huh.
motivation. That's
obviously,
add.
Oh my gosh.
That's out of like for me
Mm,
personally, if someone is is if someone really looking to to go to flirt with, and it's
mm,
somehow how she dress up affects how how she wear her makeups. If she's wearing
mm.
fully dressed up, not so sexy, but she is having a very sexy, like and sorry
just be honest. As a man. Go up to the woman that if you like her, go up to the woman and say, "Listen, my name's such and such. I would like to get to know you." Simple as
Ooh
that.
la
Like,
la.
what is
Yeah,
it?
right?
What that just literally just go tell them the truth. I mean,
yeah.
what's the word? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want that. I'm sorry, or I have a boyfriend, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
move on to the next person that you see that you like. I mean,
According to
you put on
Stardust,
clothes
your
that make
best
you
week
feel good,
ever.
right? Isn't
How
that
does
what
it
you're
work?
supposed to do? You put on what makes you feel good. That's just how I throw on whatever I throw on, and I don't give a damn if the people like it. If my wife doesn't say anything about it, it doesn't matter. And if she says, "Hey, don't do this," I'm gonna say, "Hey, excuse me, I'm wearing this because I want to wear this." Like you don't just you throw your socks away, fine. Like you get a new pair, whatever. But like we all do this. We all dress to be comfortable. If you got to go to work in some kind of suit, then you got to wear a suit. That's a business. If
hmm
you are somebody is a content creator, you want to look nice or you want to look sexy. If you want to, I guess, wear Tarzan stuff as a woman and do that, then do it. I mean, I don't know how far on YouTube you're going to get. Uh, you know, knowing YouTube, you probably end up getting blocked out, for doing that, some kind of sexual content. But again, we all do whatever makes us happy. So when Serge is saying like his opinion about what you just said, I see you can tell people that, all right. But if the next day the stuff, all that you said to somebody, and they said, "Sure, you know what, you're right, I see," and then they go out and put a hooker's outfit on, and they get cat called, that's on them. And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's their choice. They want
Accountability. Yes.
to. They have to respond. They obviously don't have to. They're gonna have to respond to people. And if you're in a place like Japan or you're in a place like this in the Philippines, you're
It's
you're
all our
gonna
choices,
people
guys,
do
and be
it.
accountable. At the end of the
But
day, just be accountable.
there's nothing. Listen. I agree with. you do something that's wrong, and as if that's what a man would do, and you hold yourself accountable for something that you did. Okay, I respect that. That goes for men or women. If I did this, I'm sorry I did this. All right, but that isn't everybody. This is not the world we live in. All right, Serge may not. Serge may say, uh, "Hey, I want you to wear this. I want you to wear that." I might say something different. We're all different here. So it don't matter what my opinion of you is of what you're wearing. If I'm judging you because you're wearing a thong and a bikini on your live, that's your choice. I can either stay because you're my friend and I get along with you, I support your channel, and have a good time. Or if I don't like it, guess what? I can leave.
Disclaimer, guys, if you're in my channel, I love being sexy. That's my bread and butter. So if you don't like it, that's your problem. That's what I
I
always
love
say.
watching you
Oh, there
doing
it
that,
is.
guys. Don't worry.
I think that dressed up as a little outfit, and then she's
And
talking about being
also,
a third.
YouTube doesn't like me because every time I would do like a workout video, and then I would have all yoga, all sportswear. I didn't even wear thong. It does flag.
So
Like
why why why
YouTube doesn't want it. He's like, there
they
are
don't want
people
that?
out there. Yeah, they don't want it. They want me to change the thumbnail. But then you see other, it's unfair. I get it because I'm a
You
small
do that to you, I
YouTuber.
Koy? To your
Yeah,
thumbnail?
how many times? Yeah. Like
Your
there's
thumbnail is
one actually where I'm just like, how do you call it? I'm just my avatar, but bigger in a thumbnail. They
ah.
flagged that avatar, the avatar of Icy Fit. They flagged
Ah,
that
yeah,
one. And
that
I was
one,
like, why?
that's like a cleavage, like showing cleavage avatar animated.
No, not that one. The avatar of my channel, the one that I wear violet, and I
Ah,
was
yeah,
like
the purple. Yeah,
looking
yeah,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
that
like
one.
that. Yeah,
Dang. It's so
The
crazy,
yeah.
pink.
no, because I saw a lot of thumbnails that's even like, opening their legs, sometimes like touching their self kind of thumbnails, and it's okay with
Yeah.
it. And but yours
But
is
then
quite
with me, no,
quite
no. I even told this to Surgery. It's like, Surgery, why? Why?
damn, YouTube
Is this super sexy, Surgery?
I think YouTube is
Is
trying to
it?
protect you,
I think from the
Koy.
community guidance that you are coming from Japan, they don't like you to show us that this woman is representing
Ah.
Oh,
Japan and she needs to be
maybe.
very
Oh,
modest.
you
But I
have a
thought
point.
Japan is very open-minded about it.
Right?
Yeah, but
No.
that's why
And she needs to
They
be
have
very
kind
modest.
that's why they got
Stardust said, I Stardust said, to be honest, I
Facebook.
really don't know how to flirt. How to flirt, guys?
oh, flirt with me, Stardust. Please flirt with
How to flirt? It's
That's
so
where I
difficult, no?
me.
Bruce is
Do you
saying
think
something.
there is a friendly flirt? Do you think there is a, like, where is the line when it's flirting isn't or shouldn't, like, where is the line? I don't know how to ask it in the,
Friendly
like,
flirt.
because for me, the line is like if someone is like for me, I usually give the benefit of the doubt when I'm friends with a guy and they have a wife. Like I'll make
Mm.
sure the wife is comfortable first because I know for myself that sometimes I would say words that some people would probably, like see as a flirting. But that's just me. I just love to say things. If I see something cute or if I see something wonderful at a person, sometimes I can't help not to say it. So, with that regard, if I know like a guy friend of mine is married, I'll make sure that the wife is comfortable about it because I don't want to rub people the wrong way.
Is
So,
this a right
Mm.
way to rob people?
ooh, what is the right way to rob you, Sergey? Like Sergey.
According to Stardust,
Sometimes,
give your
sometimes
best
I was,
wink. Does winking
was
work
really
as flirting?
thinking how, like, sometimes you say some things that's really go deep in me and try to find answer. Like you just now, you said like the friendly flirt. It's I don't
Mm-hmm.
think it's there is a way of, because flirting is someone that you gave signal to someone you are attractive. Flirting is something mostly involved into sexual thing.
Oh. So
This
how
is what
about
I understood.
Miss Manikoy's question? Manikoy has a question.
Yeah, do you think that winking will work as a flirting, you as a guy? For me, somehow winking, if yeah, because personally, maybe it looks creepy if this person just knew some like randomly, But when like it's somebody that already a friend to you and you're already growing a little bit of connection to each other, it could actually make it work, like colleague. There could be colleague factor. But but I don't know with you guys
Oh,
if a woman is winking at you. That do you think it will work?
It's kind of weird. Something I think
I
it's
think if it's like
it's
if you're
like
attracted to a like
Yeah.
the opposite gender or the same gender as well, I think
That could be
anything that
true.
a
That could
person
be true. Yeah.
does will make you
Yes.
killing.
Oh, he knew
Yeah.
if
that.
you knew the
Oh
person
my God, I
already.
think
Yeah. Depends.
If you knew the person who's doing this thing to you, winking on you, if you know the person, you have the idea who is it. Like maybe
Yeah.
the woman will felt like, oh, like killing,
Oh,
killing,
yeah, kilig. Oh my
feel the
gosh, yeah.
butterfly. But if you
just
don't
knew.
really have any idea of the person, it's weird. It can be feel like, oh, are you
Yeah.
in danger? Or like,
Okay, hold on.
am I in
Miss
danger?
Manikoy, this is a very friendly Ayan. I know Pets is very open, but who is your like celebrity crush? Like as a child or
Ah,
like that?
yeah.
Who is
Yeah, oh
it?
my gosh. Remembering back, I really like Ben Affleck because of the Pearl Harbor movie.
Like what if Ben
And
Affleck
Armageddon.
wink at you? Oh,
Ah, yeah. I think
there
that's
it
how it
is.
feels like. I think that's how it feels like me. Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's song.
According to Steele, you can wear what you
Yeah.
want, but
Action.
dressing sloppy comes with the rest of
Yeah, but that's not song.
sick-minded people.
Yes.
And for him, winking doesn't work, guys. You will look like a fool doing it. Yeah, especially somebody that's just randomly you just met somewhere.
I have a question. How do you differentiate flirting into hooking?
Ooh, that's a good
Hooking
question.
up is already like a let's do it. That's
Ah,
what it
yeah,
means. Tama ba? Bruce, is that
How do you
correct?
understand it's trying to flirt and
How much
trying to hook up?
short time? How
Where
much the
is the
short time?
line there?
yeah. What is the
Where is the
difference
line
in
there? How do you understand it's
flirting
I don't.
and
just
hooking?
flirting?
Uh,
How about you,
I mean,
Bruce? Guy.
I don't know. I don't listen. If you're looking, if you're looking for a woman to do that with really quick, then obviously you can find it anywhere. They're all over the street. They're at bars. They're all over the place. But I mean, literally, I think if you flirt with like a flirt with them and stuff, they're literally gonna think, hey, you're just a customer. But maybe they think in their mind, okay, well, maybe here's some quick money for me. That's like it all depends. If that it just depends what you're looking for. I guess I don't know.
Because I don't know, like English speaker in the chat as well. As I understand it, flirting is just like kind of like an interaction that
It
you are
is.
doing with a person that sometimes you feel like, ooh, they're cute or they're your type. But when it sounds like when the word hooking up, it means you're actually in the action of pursuing that person. Like you really want to be like you want to fuck that that's what I
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I understand of those words. So
Sometimes
correct
it's
me
end
guys
up
if
there.
I'm wrong.
Sometimes flirting end up in hooking. And
Hook it
there
Because
up.
is
Let's
flirting,
hook
you
up.
can
sometimes it
flirt.
already start with hooking
Let's
without
hook up.
flirting.
Huh?
Yeah, hook up. It starts with hook up and sometimes start with flirting and they hook up. And
Yeah,
the
then they
first
hook
time
up.
Mm.
they date, they felt the
Hmm.
butterfly. The second time they date, they felt the eggplant.
Yeah, but
Plants.
that's
And
where
that's like,
I go back to my question. Is like, is flirting subjective? What is
It
flirt?
could.
Define flirt.
I mean, it could
Because
be.
I feel like, yeah, like, because I feel like when we talk about flirt and whenever I also try to discuss flirt, it feels like everybody has different opinions. So I just kind of like, okay. So flirt could be subjective, I guess. Because in the Philippines, flirt is wrong. Like you cannot flirt.
yeah.
If you're gonna flirt, it's
You
very,
don't
very
behave,
bad. You're
behave,
cheating,
you
adultery.
you're not behave like that.
Right.
In
Yeah.
the
But
Philippines.
in the
Well,
West, it could be different. Like flirting
Mm.
could be friendly. It's not really like you're trying to pursue someone.
you might say, well, but see, that's the thing. In the West, like in the U.S., you got to be careful what you say because, again, words can legally get you in trouble. Legally, you might, think about what you say because if you say the wrong thing, literally, if it's that woman decides, well, guess what? I feel like this guy's, coming at me with these real nasty things. Literally, that's gonna get you're gonna get yourself caught up, get arrested, and that's the thing is, women. That's why that is why so many men come here. All right, it's not that there's good women and there's bad women, but literally you
Mm.
have got to watch what you say because by laws in the US now, you literally can get arrested for just saying something. Like listen, if I just patted you, icy, on the back, literally, if you took that as I'm trying to touch you, literally, if you called the cops, I would probably get arrested. Probably
Yeah.
Yeah, and
99%.
that's why I usually just say be appropriate. And that comes with skills, don't you think, Bruce? Because it's like,
You
and
shouldn't
this
go
is
around
kind of
touching.
like sad as well, because,
But
like, for example, this is a huge discussion with pretty privilege, and then the other side where if a pretty woman or a handsome man pat you in the back, they probably wouldn't think of it
they touch
otherwise,
the
you
shoulder,
know?
touch the shoulder or something, or say, there's a difference between saying "excuse me," like kind of like "excuse me," all right, but literally, you you just don't go around. It's different here because people here literally. I was touched the first time I ever came through here. Literally, I had like women just like literally coming up and touching me and stuff coming up to me or kids coming up to me and uh like whack me, hey, what's up, just like or saying high five, just
Yeah, and that's
and
where
I'll
cultural comes to play. Is like the culture what Estila was saying earlier. It's like there are certain cultures that these are being seen as wrong, but at this time, and that's where I also raised the question of I feel bad for guys now because a lot of them are very scared to approach women, even just to be a friendly flirt or to be nice because it could be seen as flirting and the woman wouldn't like it and they're gonna be in trouble. So that's where the factor of what I'm saying earlier is that with women, try to also build the skill of sometimes there's this factor as well. And sometimes when you didn't like, you just try to at least give a hint with a man that you can approach me. You're gonna be stay on the old school traditional thing, like I'm gonna wait until, but this guy, because of the in the West, for example, that factor of like you don't want to be taken or you're so, you're kind of like scared because it could be taken wrongly because of all these repercussion. I think that's where also women have to understand that they need to do something about it so that two of them can, because I've heard a lot of guys, they would always like telltale stories like this woman was supposedly like me back in the day, but she never said anything. Now I'm married, blah 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 blah. So it's like, those things happen, and some people do have regrets about that. Some people doesn't. So for me, it's just a skill, experience, and at the end of the day, if you don't want to regret anything, do what you think is for you, would be pleasing for you, and just be accountable at the end of the day. That's kind of
Question.
like, I don't know. Yeah.
Question.
Oh, yes, sir.
The ads, what with the ads show it's like at booking.com. Is there any connection with our live stream booking.com?
Really?
Oh my God. It means, Sir
What's the
G,
connection
you're
with
trying to
booking.com?
your history is all about travel. You have to check on your traveling because
I think
sometimes ads.
yeah. Bruce said that's there is a close friend of mine.
Ah,
Um,
Canadian Samurai.
he loves to travel to Philippines and Thailand during his annual travel, and he is from the Texas. Said it's more safe for me to travel in outside the U.S. and able to come back in the U.S. rather than I spent my holiday in the U.S. because I'm a very touchy person. In the in Thailand, I can be drunk and I can be touchy, but I can be safe as well. In the Philippines, I can be, but if he is in the place where he's coming from, he can be in jailed. He can be in he can end up in jail for being this kind. This is somehow why there are a lots of people wanted to travel somehow, during, because they knew what is the what is like not normal but can be acceptable, what is
It's acceptable.
can be somehow, what.
It's acceptable. I mean, they don't people don't just like flip out on you if you accidentally touch them or something, or if
Yeah,
you're like talking to somebody laughing and having a good time and you just kind of tap them on the thing, hey, that was, that's funny. You're not going to have somebody sit there and go, well, I'm going to call the cops on you because you just touched me.
but it is intended to do it, like, there are some guys that when they are a little, when they are drunk, they are very touchy, they are
Oh yeah,
very very
yeah.
touchy. So that's why I guess I believe
Mm-hmm.
the thing in the Philippines and some Asian countries, women, they don't know how to say give me my personal space when they need it,
Exactly.
True.
rather than they are going out of the place, because this is the only thing they know to avoid. But women in the West or some other women who knows their rights, they can speak for themselves. I need my personal space.
That's
You
right.
know,
Yeah, actually, that's true.
They'll tell
don't
you.
do this. Don't do that. Like this.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. You'll know, or you'll be getting handcuffed and hauled away by the cops. So believe it. They though, I still don't believe when they sit. I mean, to me, you even when they say like if you take your girlfriend or wife to the U.S. Listen, if they spend any time listening to women in the U.S. for a couple of years, yeah, they're gonna learn how to speak up. Okay, but you again you as a person that's with them, you have got to explain to them how it is, let them see it. I don't care if my wife says, hey, like I want my space, or I want you to like I'm busy, go do something, like go do something over here for me, or just go do something. Then do it, say it. And again, Serge is right. There's a lot of them, they don't understand that because they only know the life that they know of, being in the spot that they're at, in the place that they're in the position that they're in daily, night and day, over and over, 24/7, every day. All right. So they're not seeing this women on the West going, hey, get out of my space. I don't like that. Leave me alone. All right. And if you don't, guess what? Then you know what's going to happen. And this is why I don't like just going around touching people. This is why you don't just go around. You don't touch kids, even if they're like you don't know them. You don't go touch people. Period. Kids, elderly people, anybody, men, women. You don't do that because you don't know them, and they might. Uh, who knows what could happen? The way the U.S. is right now, you could literally touch somebody and get stabbed or shot. So you just don't go around touching. Me personally, I'm used to it now. I've had people come up to me that I don't like, that are her family or people that are just neighbors and friends. They say touch me, or they give me high fives, or they come up and slap me on the shoulder. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But I don't want to be touched unless it's by my wife and nobody else. But I'm not going to complain if her cousin comes up and taps me on the shoulder or smacks my shoulder. All right, I'm okay. But if it gets into my thing, I'm going to say to my wife, "You need to tell her, hey, I need my space." And my wife's learned that. I don't like people up in my grill. I just don't. But I will always respect my wife. I will always respect her family. I will always respect the place that I am in the Philippines because that's who I am, and I would do the same thing that I would do in the U.S. My respect, all right, is my country, but I'm in a different country, not in the U.S. I have got to learn, and I've got to follow their rules and how people interact with each other. So if I mess up, then yes, I'm accountable for it because I'm a man, and real men will be accountable for their actions, whatever it may be. Oh, I did this. I'm sorry, I messed up. Okay. They take it here as like, okay, they can accept that. Just don't keep doing the same thing over and over again because eventually you are going to upset these people. It'll happen. Because people will say, what the hell is your husband keep doing the same thing over and over again? They're going to see that and they're not going to be like, hey, I'm not cool with that, and they will finally speak up. If it's not them, it'll be your wife, or if it's a woman that's doing it, their husband is gonna speak up as the Filipino.
Okay, like we read from Canadian Samurai. Western governments like to keep the lawyers busy with more and more subjective laws. From Steele, yeah, the difference is in America. If a woman saying "leave me alone," creep, other people will join in. Maybe in other countries, women and men are not going to help them. Women know men aren't. So there's a question from IC Koi. He said, yeah, she said, so what's the ultimate flirt indication for men to women and vice versa? Yeah, what's the
And
ultimate
guys,
indication of flirt? Yeah.
also,
What do
guys,
you
I have
think?
to go down. I'm gonna listen on BG with
Okay,
your
thank you so
answers,
much,
guys. But
IC.
thank you, Manikoy, and thank you,
Oh,
Bruce, Sergi, Wishikoy, nasan ka na? And to the chat, thank you for wonderful discussion and conversation again.
yeah.
Ciao,
See you around
You're
ciao.
later. See you
welcome,
around high
Wishy.
school. So
Stay
before
fit
we're
and
gonna
be
wrap
well.
this live stream, what's gonna be your answer as the ultimate flirt indication for men to women? For men first.
Oh, me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for you, Icy Koi, what as a woman,
Oh,
what do you think?
I have to answer my question.
Yes,
I wasn't
yes,
ready
please.
po, ma'am. I just answered a question. I'm not ready for answer, ma'am.
Halata.
Yeah. Guys, let me know your answers in the chat down below. I'll listen in the background. Okay. Thank you, Manikoy. Love, mama.
Thank you, Icy Koi. Enjoy.
Well,
Really,
for me,
really,
flirting. I sorry, what was that?
no, go ahead,
Like,
go ahead, sir.
okay, flirting is somehow very critical because we don't know what's the motivation behind the flirting. If I will put my my perception as a woman or a man. Look, flirting is can be very, passionate, because there can be a motivation behind. That motivation is perhaps can be what is the reason behind that this man or woman doing that flirting thing. Because as long as you know whom you are flirting with, that's kind of safe. But if you are flirting to the person that you really don't know, what's the motive of flirting? To take advantage of you later on, because these guys just to hit on you and say bye later, and you felt so
Yeah.
sad. Well, the flirting is so crucial to understand what was it behind, unless you know whom you're flirting with. There
And
are
and
some
I agree. I I'm right there with you.
that's why we say sometimes dangerous, sometimes, because we don't know what is he or she is faking the feelings, you know
Yeah. Yep.
we don't know.
Yeah, I
He
think guys,
he said it.
wait.
That's how
I think guys, we
that's
need to wrap this
how I
up.
feel.
I'm sorry to talk to interfere, but I think I need to wrap this up because I need to go
Yeah.
really emergency.
Okay.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much,
No.
girls and Pinay
Yeah.
Galaan.
You're welcome. See you when I
Again,
see you
ha,
guys.
you're very much welcome again for the next live stream. So thank you so much. See you again later, guys. I really need to go. Very, very emergency. I see and you'd wish. Thank you so much, Bess and I see Koi and also people in the chat and to our generous um Ryan and Brett. Thank you so much, you guys, and see you around. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Don't forget to hit this like button or dislike, doesn't matter. So see you around, guys. Really need to go. Bye.